It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy, and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in this time to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he take us anytime to show you what?
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command.
Eight, ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust.
Hello there.
Hey everyone, Brodog here. You gotta check out at BF Live The Vibe on YouTube. It's the coolest channel for great vibes and awesome content. So subscribe now and feel the vibe.
Wait a minute, Cum Guzzling, the perfect name of the show. I think we'll call it this.
It's already taken. Be a potty friend.
No,
Bastard.
An M80 firecracker with generous hips.
It teaches you patience. Every line's a decision. Every chip has its place. You slow down, breathe, and the wood starts telling you what it wants to be. This one, a wolf.
Donut run. Best part of my day. Look at that. Oops. Whoa, not today, Gravity. Here you go, fellas. Share the wealth. See? Everyone's happy.
Let's talk about your cable ace award.
Let's talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does, why is it doing what it's doing. Get it out of my face. What about buttered sausage?
That's not your jam. It's not your thing. You don't like it?
It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
This is Andy Leonard at the 1980 Atari Games. Lots of excitement here. Stiff competition in basketball. They have the jump on skydiver. The human cannonball can't miss. And for the first time, Space Invaders. They're ready.
Let the games begin.
No other company offers you as many different video game cartridges as Atari.
Wake up in the morning, there's a snap around the face. Wake up in the morning, there's a crackle in your face. Wake up in the morning, there's a pop that really says, Rice Krispies to you, and you, and you. Pour on the milk and listen to the snap that says it's nice. Pour on the milk and listen to the crackle of that rice. Get up in the morning to the pop that says it's rice. Hear them talking Rice Krispies.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh. Keep it gay, keep it light, keep it fresh, keep it fair. Let it bloom every night. Give it room. Never stand still. Keep your love a lovely dream and never wake it. on, Mike. Keep it gay, keep it gay, keep it gay. Keep it gay, keep it gay, keep it gay.
You can kind of go both ways.
Welcome back, friends. You're tuned in to Brodog Live. It's March 1st, and it feels like spring is finally showing up. Which means more time at the dog park for me, you, and every other pup in town. Big news today, though, right? Yep, the annual Bark in the Park Festival is back this weekend. We'll be there with the mobile studio handing out stickers and dog treats. Don't
Ray's on the phone with his record label. He took the call in the middle of his own show. It's very unprofessional. It's very unprofessional. But that's just Ray. Ray took a phone call. 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 Ray took a phone call.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it!
On BF Live, you know we vibing. Oh, in the midday, you know we vibing. We're the best chat family.
Welcome to Thursday. It is BF Live. Welcome to the Vibe, and welcome to Thursday, folks. We've almost made it to the end of the week. Hi, how's everybody doing on this lovely August? It's a vibe. Oh, you heard it. What's up? It's a vibe. Welcome to BF Live, the Vibe. Stream Show 592. What's good in the Stream Show hood, everybody? It's a vibe. Yes. BF, 2 Chains, Ty Dolla Sign's going to you. Welcome to Thursday afternoon, and welcome to BF Live the Vibe, Stream Show 592 on this wonderful day, August 6th. Wow, it reminds me that we're 6 days away from Bob Levy's birthday. He is a mentor, and I like to consider him a podcast friend of mine. So that's on top of mine, and the chat family's on top of mine today. How are you doing today? Are you ready for a vibe? You heard it. We're going to do it here. I am Bobby. I go by BF because when I first got into this whole thing, there were so many Bobbies around. I'm like, I had have my nickname, and also BF is it, and all Bob Frame, whatever. Oh, look at this. If you notice, I'm wearing the BF Live the Vibe lanyards I just received in the mail. These will be going out to members that want them. If you send me your address, I'll send this stuff out to you. If you leave a comment on one of the shows, that's all you need to do and be a member here on the Vibe. It's a vibe. I got like about 30 of these to give away. Welcome to Thursday and welcome to the Vibe. We're going to hang out here for the next 3 hours. I hope you're going to hang out with me for the next 3 hours because that's how long I intend to be here. Let me see. I have this little sheet that I jot down all the things on that I think we're going to get to today, and that I like hanging out with you and seeing how it actually plays out. We will get to the opening chat family check-in where you establish the Vibe. That's right. You are the Vibe here for the Marvel Comic Universe. We're going to have fun news, fun segments. I like to take all the things I enjoy about old school radio vibes, if you will, mix them with podcasting, streaming, friends like Frankie McDonald backstage, and the chat family. And we're going to hang out here for 3 hours of fun right here in the midday, folks. So Before you throw your chats in, you can start throwing your chats in and give me the vibe and let me know what you're up to today on this fantastic Thursday. I'm going to let you know that if you don't have time to hang around right now this afternoon, I will be doing another show later on tonight called Replayables, where we sit around and watch fun videos. We drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We spin a wheel, and we have to do whatever that wheel says. That'll be 9 o'clock tonight if you want to hang out and do that after your work time. But right now, you heard me say time. That means one thing. The time here right now, smile, Frankie. You know what it is. It's Frankie time.
Frankie time! It's Frankie time! Frankie time! Frankie time! It's Frankie time!
Frankie's here, so it's Frankie time.
I'm showing you what habanero's taco.
My dude, Frankie, we got the taco. What kind of taco is that, buddy?
It's beef and shredded cheese.
All right, check you out, Frankie. Checking in from the Mayflower Mall, are you, buddy?
Yes, that's a habanero tacos.
All right, look, enjoy. Look at this. We're having lunch with Frankie. I'm going to change this to lunch with Frankie. Awesome, buddy. Well, I see that you're doing well. Hey, I'll have a cup of coffee with you today, buddy. I'm finishing up my coffee, man. Let's see what's good. Frankie's having some tacos at the Mayflower Mall. Nice. Look at that. Jewelry store. Looking good. Do they keep it? Frankie's going to be in there tomorrow. He'll be checking in live from the Mayflower Mall tomorrow, right, buddy?
Yes, the Joe Yali Sooner Show tonight at 10 p.m. your time.
Is that the video that you shared with me in the messenger last night? Was there messages from him? The gentleman in the glasses. Who is that, buddy? I'll play it.
A fan of mine.
Okay, here's a fan of Frankie McDonald. It is Frankie time. It's taco time with Frankie apparently today on a Thursday here. This is one of Frankie's friends are checking in, sent him a video yesterday. Let's watch this.
Dave Smith.
All right.
Frankie, and hello to everyone, all Frankie's fans and everyone that I know. Sorry I haven't been around. Samson's still recovering. He's been pretty sick, but it looks like he's getting better now. Ribfest looked like it was very fun. I hope you're having a great day. I will be around more, and you will be getting mail soon. Hey, Frankie.
That's one of your friends, huh?
Hello to everyone.
All right, started over. Let me play the next one I got from your friend. And then I got a video from, I got that video. I got ahead of it. Here we go. Let's play this one. We're having Frankie time.
One other thing is I did listen to you on Midnight Hostility Radio, and it was great. You did a really great job. And also on Bass Guy as well. I've been
yes.
tuning in. And
our friend Bass Guy.
I've seen everything you've been posting. So I hope you've seen that I've been leaving you a thumbs up. Hope everyone's doing great. I hope you're doing great. And Samson says hi. Hey, Samson. Hey, say hi.
Hey, Samson.
Say hi.
Good doggy.
Talk to you later.
What's a good dog? There you go. It's Frankie's friends. All right, now I got.
Those are the tacos. It's great.
Let me. Yeah, but how many tacos you got, Frankie? You got like 2 or 3 of them. Got a rack of them. There you go. What are you washing that down with, Frankie? You having a nice soft drink? What do you got?
There you go, my Coca-Cola there.
Hell yeah! Frankie got the Coke, tacos and Coke. Frankie McDonald checking in live from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Are they AI tacos, Frankie? Are you sure? Let me see them fingers. All right, Derry, that's a real Frankie. All right, they're not AI tacos, they're real tacos. All right, let's run your video you submitted yesterday, Frank. Let's check in from the outside the Black Diamond. Frankie McDonald checks in on Frankie Time, live from Sydney, Nova Scotia.
This is Frankie McDonald, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Typhoon Dolphin is headed towards Okinawa, Japan on Friday, August 7th, 2000.
Better listen.
26 is going to bring a lot of rain. Winds are going to be extremely strong. It's going to bring damage and wind to Okinawa, Japan, and its surrounding areas. I want every single person in Okinawa, Japan to have your rain gear, rubber boots, raincoats to keep you dry. Unplug your TVs, computers, stereos, and game consoles so you don't get a power surge.
That's right.
Because of the power lines could be down, tree branches will be snapped off, there'll be big huge waves crash on beaches, shores. Have your bolts ready, have your medical kits ready, have your emergency kits ready, flashlights, candles, backup radioactive batteries, generators, bottled water ready as well. And it's going to bring powerful winds with a typhoon force winds. That's going to cause mudslides.
Okay, now I better listen up.
Japan and surrounding areas. I want every single person in Okinawa, Japan, and surrounding areas to be extra prepared. Start doing your grocery shopping now for Okinawa, Japan, and the surrounding areas. I want every single person in Okinawa, Japan, being prepared. Stay safe. Don't get caught in the typhoon. When the typhoon gets really bad, get inside the house so you can be safe. Have your medical kits and emergency kits and everything ready as well. Have your boats ready.
Your boats.
Power lights will be snapped in half and telephone poles will be snapped in half. Power outages. Have your mobile internet ready as well. And tree branches will be down.
Be prepared.
Stay away from the beaches and shores. Be prepared.
Be
Stay
prepared.
safe. Don't get caught in the typhoon. Stay safe.
You better listen to Frankie McDonald, because Frankie McDonald back in January predicted the earthquake, the 7+ magnitude earthquake that hit Japan early in the year. And I don't know if they listen. So you better listen to Frankie this time. He's telling you that this Friday, by tomorrow, there might be earthquake or hurricane and all that shit, right, Frankie?
Here's taco.
Typhoon. He's like, here's tacos. Hell yeah, it's Frankie time. It's taco time with Frankie. Checking in. Awesome. We've never had a taco time with Frankie, man. Frankie, what kind of shows you doing later on tonight, buddy?
I gotta record a video myself for the Gary and Dino show today after this show.
Really? Gary and Dino show. What about Gino? What's he up to? You doing in hot water with him later on?
Yes, he's doing a hot water show today too. And Giuliani's doing the show at 10 p.m. your time.
10 p.m. Eastern time. That's cool, Frankie. Let's see. I bet there's some people in the chat. Let's see. Sizzle Chest is in the chat. What's up? P Cunt's in the chat. All of our friends are in the chat. Awesome, Frankie. Well, did you not only is Frankie Canada's most famous weatherman right here and prolific taco eater checking in from the Mayflower Mall, did you know that my friend Frankie McDonald is also an author, folks? What's wrong with you? Didn't know that? Well, I'm going to show you right now. Frankie McDonald, be prepared over there in Japan and everywhere. When Frankie makes the call, make sure you're prepared by getting Be Prepared, the Frankie McDonald Guide to Life, Weather, and Everything. You can see it's available right here on thriftbooks.com. You can get it at amazon.com or wherever fine books are sold. And while you're out there getting your Frankie wares, why don't you stop by the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame.com and get your Frankie bobblehead for $30. Frankie's indicating he's ready to do the dance. It's Frankie time. Let's do the dance. Let's do it, Frank. Get your bobblehead, get your book, and hang out with Frankie when you see him on air. It's Frankie time. The chat family check-in is next. Oh, go Frank. Taco time with Frankie. It's literally lunchtime with Frankie, folks. What are you doing for lunch today? You have a ham sandwich? You got leftovers? Tell me in the chat family check-in, and we'll get to it when we check out with Frankie. Taco time with Frankie. Here. Frankie's having tacos in Sydney, Nova Scotia. I'm enjoying some coffee with you right here. In the state of Minnesota. Frankie time. Coffee time. Chat family check-in time. Coming up next. Segments and fun. Let's go. It's Frankie. Little Yachty remix of Frankie. Get your bobblehead. Learn a lot about Frankie and where he got his love of weather by getting your book. Be prepared. Get your copy. All right, Frank, you're going to be taping stuff later on, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Frankie's he's like, I got tacos to get to, folks. He says, BF, it was taco time. And I just say that was Frankie time.
Frankie time! Frankie time! It's Frankie time! Frankie time! Frankie time! It's Frankie time!
Thank you for always checking in. Frankie McDonald spreading positive vibes, checking in live from Sydney, Nova Scotia, the world's most famous weatherman, Frankie McDonald. I'm noticing how this thing's showing up good. There's a nice looking lanyard right there, if I do say so myself. Designed it. I sent them my little BF Live the Vibe logo and put like the name BF Live the Vibe on YouTube and Rumble. I appreciate everybody that supports this show and puts positive vibes in the chat as you do every day. We're going to get to that right now when I go over to the chat. So make sure your chats are in there for this Thursday. What's it? August 6th, Thursday, August 6th. Let's go, folks. We're almost at the end of the week. I'm going to do replayables later on tonight, so I'm excited to be with you. This is my 2-show day. That's right. If you can't hang around in the afternoon, you're like, man, I can't party now, BF. I can't smoke or drink or anything, but I'll have time later on. Well, what about 9 o'clock tonight? Why don't you join me on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel with Chris Abels and Mrs. Abels and all the gang over there?
Fucking Abels?
One more time.
Chris fucking Abels?
That's right, my bro Chris Abels. We're going to watch fun videos that we submit. We're going to drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We spin a wheel when you guys super chat, and we have to do whatever the wheel says. That'll be 9 o'clock tonight on Replayables. But right now, I want to see what you guys are up to on this lovely afternoon of Thursday, August 6th, by way of the opening chat family check-in. We're going to get on with the not-so-serious news. We'll do the second half of the show. It is Thursday, right? So it's the sexy segments day for my ladies. I have the best ladies in the chat family, and they know that a lot of these shows are sausage parties, a bunch of guys and everything. And they're like, BF, we need something special for the ladies. I got them covered with juicy man meat coming up in the second half of the vibe. But right now, we're going to see the vibe from you all. This is the opening chat family check-in. It is Thursday, August 6th. Let me know what you're up to today. Are you having tacos like Frankie? Are you having leftovers? Are you having a ham sandwich? Are you not having anything at all? It's all good. Throw it in the chat, and we'll put it out there for the opening chat family check-in, folks. Let's go.
Amongst yourselves.
By all means, talk amongst yourself, but please don't forget to talk to me. And let's have fun hanging out here at least until 3 p.m. East Coast time, where I'm checking in from the East Coast of the United States. This is the beginning of the opening chat family check-in, folks. So let me run my little bugle. It's a post time. Hit post your chats. Post them if you got them. Establish the vibe. As I read the opening chat family check-in, folks. Happy Thursday. Let's go. My brother, co-host and friend on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, Pecan 420 checks in enthusiastically, sounding the bugles you just heard, indicating the opening chat family check-in. Pecan 420 then checks in with his Goonie Goo you begonias. Happy Thursday, buddy. Unga Bunga, and what do you know, my friend Pecan 420? Super supportive. I appreciate all of the generosity that Pecan 420 extends to the vibe. Pecan 420, what do you know, my friend? Let's hit that. What do you know, buddy? Let's go. I can know if you're a member here for as little as $1.99 on the vibe, you could have all of this crazy text show up. At least that's how it shows up for me. But I hopefully, and over there in the YouTube, it shows up by way of colorful emojis. The BF Chang emoji, that's my weed alter ego right there. Tammy and Scott, pecan emoji. Frankie McDonald, who was just here with us. Bobby Nick, Wendy from the Howard Stern Show, and all of our friends. You can be part of the vibe for as little as $1.99, and I'll love you long time. I'm legally required to love you long time. Tune Vibe Crew. See what I did there? We love you long time. Pecan 420 then always checks in and says, can I get a...
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
I'm just finishing up my coffee and picking up on the vibes that the chat family is throwing out there before we make our way to the not so serious news and 3 hours of fun. Pecan 420 then checks in next. It does this every day. If you were lucky enough to have a show, you should be lucky enough to have a person like Pecan 420 that comes here to my show every day and gives a membership every day, literally every day. I'm not exaggerating. 5 days a week when I do the show, he lifts and gives someone. That's why I call him a member defender, because he's always making sure that there's plenty of members here on the vibe. Thank you, Pecan brother. Free flyer ad hoc talk has been lifted and gifted. A Falk, yeah, from Pecan 420. Thank you there, buddy. Jerry Lahane checks in. What's up, buddy? Happy Thursday afternoon. Our longtime chat family friend Jerry Lahane checks in. Jim Fanning checks in over there on the Rumble, says good afternoon to everybody. What's up, Jim? I appreciate you keeping the activity up. So they go, does anybody even come to this BF Live the Vibe Rumble channel? Jim Fanning does. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Terry Neese checks on and says, I like to get on top of, I don't know. But with you, it's probably something gay, knowing you, Terry Nee, and I wouldn't expect anything else.
Hello, Frisco.
Terry Nee checking in. Just a Guest checks in with the 6th like, but I say you're always number one, Just a Guest. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. BF Live the Vibe. I know that it can be, you don't always remember to do it, and it can be a pain in the ass, and I like you enough to be here, but make sure that YouTube knows it by way of those lovely little clicks. Sizzle Chest, Sizzle My Nizzle checks in. What it do, folks? What it do, Sizzle My Nizzle? Happy Thursday, man. We're getting close to August 12th with Bob and Perry getting together, and it's great to see you and all our friends in the chat today. There's your sizzle I was looking for. There's the membership link if you care to support this show for as little as $1.99. Pecan 420 checks in and shouts out, Jerry. Crazy Cute Sunflower, here's one of the great ladies I told you about from our chat family. I got you covered in the second half of the vibe for juicy man meat, Crazy Cute Sunflower. We should smoke at some point. Frankie got the love and the Frankie emoji during Frankie's visit. Widow Killer checks in. What's up, buddy? Too big of a drink of coffee. BF, did you check out the link someone posted in the PCL Discord to the Perry Don Kiss saga? The only downside is it's on BitChute, and there's no rewind button like on YouTube and Rumble. I hadn't seen it yet, but thank you, Widow Killer, for putting me on to that, and thank you for actually just constantly adding content to the BF Live the Vibe part of the Discord. When you see that Discord link for 100 Proof Podcasting, bag, oh Lord, there, bag up there, oh Lord, there, bag up there. Widow Killer checks in and says it's Taco Thursday, apparently, buddy. That's the first time Frankie ever checked in with like food like that. That was really cool. I know I wasn't sure how messy it was going to get and all, but that was awesome. A great visit from Frankie always. Taco Thursday indicates Sizzle Chest as well. Widow Killer says, I hope there's no lettuce in it. We don't need Frankie getting that super diarrhea. Diarrhea, cha-cha-cha. Diarrhea, cha-cha-cha. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. You can't. Frankie, checking in from Sydney. Look, Frankie, checking it. No. Oh, Frankie, we told you. We told you not to take that damn. That lettuce story. That was crazy, man. I couldn't believe that reports of explosive diarrhea in multiple emergency rooms around our country. Well, that was something like epidemic. Here in the news, epidemic explosive diarrhea. Nationwide outbreak. Pecan 420 shouts out Sizzle Chest as we're catching the vibe from you guys. Just what is with all the threes today, Pecan buddy? Hey, Jerry Lahane says, and all to the chat. There's link boxes running for friends, even if they're not here, like Bobby Nick, Scott Fitzpatrick. Sizzle Chest says, I went to Okinawa once, had to fight a guy at Old Castle, saved a girl in a typhoon, very dramatic. That sounds like a plot to a movie or something like that, man. You can't fool me. Let me see. One day, Widow Killer says, Mr. Sato said that if Frankie doesn't change the storm's course away from Okinawa, he'll send his nephew Chosen to Sydney. Not true. He would repeat, not true. Let's get see. Pecan has fun with the Frankie emojis. The Nightbot's running the link for another friend, Space Chief 75. Pecan Dude from Sizzle Chest. There is Pecan's link. He has a show 6 days a week, The Morning High on Rumble over there. You can find out more about that by clicking on those links when you go by. D-Pag Denny. What's up, Denny? Denise P. Great seeing you in our chat today. Happy Thursday. There's Denny getting the love from Pecan 420. Denise says good morning to Pecan and good afternoon. LOL, that is. Good afternoon here, Denny. Well, we do have people checking in from all across the country and all around the world, I'm happy enough to say. I wonder where our friend Flex316 is from down under today. And is Space Nerd still in bed in the Pacific Northwest where it's just like 9:38? Are you Space Nerd? Space are you getting up for the show? I know it's still morning out there. She'll be here soon. Let's see. The Nightbot's running. All of our friends' bots. Sizzle Chest said, when Frankie's walking down the mall and he feels something full, diarrhea, diarrhea, cha-cha-cha. There you go. All right. And with that, thank you very much. And with that chat right there, you have just established a vibe, letting us know what you're up to. That is the opening chat family check-in. Now, on with the show.
Amongst yourselves.
Fantastic hearing from the vibe and picking up that Thursday energy from you all. We're going to get on with the not so serious news, fun and segments up until 3 o'clock East in just a few minutes. But you ever looking for a certain product for that special lady in your life? You know, I like, if I see a product, I like solving problems for the ladies in my life. So I mean, I have a little commercial right here. Here's a little product for the ladies in your life. Here's a little commercial break right here from Tan Mom. Check it out.
I just learned all the makeup, you know, when you're getting ready for bed, and this is the best time to do it because you don't get wrinkles, which I don't have.
Yeah, you wouldn't want any wrinkles on that skin right there.
The only place to catch Tan Mom on Facebook, The Adam Barter Show.
Oh my God.
All the makeup.
Oh my, what the Tan Mom, I can't believe she said she wouldn't want to get wrinkles.
When you're getting ready for bed, and this is the best time to do it.
Could you see a wrinkle on this skin?
And
the only place to catch Tan Mom on Facebook, The Adam Barter Show.
Ooh, almost Mr. Adam Barter Show. That's the guy that he does, does all the songs with her and all that stuff. He's always been trying to like monetize her or figure out like it's Tan Mom, or it's not, is it Tan Mom? It's Patricia. All right, I didn't know we were on a first name basis. Patricia. All right, we're going to get on with the not so serious news in just a few minutes right here. Let's see. But first, let's go. Why don't we check in? Why don't we go out for a little shopping trip? Let's go out on a little shopping trip with Dad. And then I'm going to make my way over to my news desk and do some other news. We're going to do the not so serious news. Check this out. But let's go shopping with Dad first.
Dad. Did you want the chewable laxatives or the suppositories? Dad, why did the housekeeper ask you to pick her up a morning after pill?
Sorry, Dad. The other people are apologizing.
Dad, the pharmacist said your gonorrhea prescription's ready. Dad, I checked everywhere for the Viagra. They don't have any here.
Sorry. The woman said sorry. I thought this might be the same
Dad,
father.
what are you
son.
watching? Dad, is this brand strong enough for your yeast infection? Guess not. Dad, would Jock Itch Cream work for your rash? Dad, she said they don't sell adult diapers here. You have to look online.
Yeah, that's all. Going shopping with Dad. Going shopping with Dad, and yeah, I don't know. Just Dad and a father figure made me have some thoughts of some friends of mine. I got my niche family, man. Big Eddie, man. I know you have some friends of mine just lost their father recently, so they're in my thoughts when I heard the word Dad right there. So Ed and Steve and Dave and all of them, you're in my thoughts, man. But let's see, I got another video, a couple 2 videos I'm going to show with you before we make it over to my news desk, and you all help me do the not so serious news. Now, don't worry, folks. You know where to get all the political war news, doom and gloom and all that stuff. I got silly, fun stories that'll make even more fun by your comments when you let me know what you think about them. Just a few minutes in the not so serious news. How about this? Let's have a little palate cleanser right here. I like the little thing like this right here. A little mom and dad, mother and son musical moment. This kid, listen to how this kid must have picked up on what mom must be playing all the time. And after this little musical ditty, I'm going to make my way over to my news studio and my news desk, and you're going to help me do the not so serious news after this little musical vignette. This kid knows the rhythm.
I'm broke, but I'm happy. I'm poor, but I'm kind. I'm short, but I'm healthy. Yeah.
Oh, mom's face.
I'm here, but I'm really done. I'm lost, but I'm sorry, baby. And what will come down to? Is that ever gonna be fine?
Mom's got the chords and he knows the beat. That boy's got the beat strum. I thought that was pretty good. That kid actually does the whole song sitting there with his mother and all, like strumming through the chords and everything. I thought that was pretty fun little thing because, the kids kind of just must have picked that up intuitively. Obviously, the mother looks like she had some musical ability and the kid just comes up beating on it. I thought that was a fun little video. All right, let's keep the fun up here. Let's try to here. This is Stream Show 592. We're hanging out in the middle of the day on YouTube, Rumble, and my personal Facebook. I like mixing all the things I like about old school radio vibes, podcasting, chat, family, and fun, but do it on a positive way. I'm going to make my way over to my news desk right now. I want you all to check out these stories. Let me know what you think about them. Give me some feedback. That's what makes it fun when we do the other news together. This is the Thursday edition of the Not So Serious News. Well, let's go, folks. I got this cool news desk in this news studio. I might as well bring you a newscast, but don't worry, it's going to be fun news, This is the Not So Serious News for Thursday, August 6th, folks. So let's do just that. Not the liftoff reel. This is the Not So Serious News. There you go. That's what we're doing right now. All right. Let's get on to our first story in the Not So Serious News, which happens to be, click open up, please. There we go. All right. And our first story, I don't know how many people would do this at younger age, but in our first story in the Not So Serious News, a 97-year-old woman, wing walker, breaks her own world record. Our first story to start. See, I told you it's just fun stuff. Check this out. And I showed the video of actually grandma getting it on the plane right here. I mean, look at this. 97 years old. A British woman broke her own Guinness World Record when she went wing walking at the age of 97, just 1 year after suffering a stroke. What's your excuse? Cheltenham resident Betty Bromwich, who has been wing walking 6 times since she was 87, completed her latest stunt on Tuesday when she was 97 years old and 127 days. The successful outing at RFC Rencombe Airfield in Cirencester broke her own Guinness World Record for the oldest female wing walker. She previously set her record at the age of 93 in the year of 2022. She said, I just get bored of life otherwise. I can't drive and I can't very well. I can't see very well, but she imagine falling out the plane. I can't see very well. I get a bit frustrated, so I want to do things that I can do, Bromwich told the BBC. I'll show you some of these videos in a minute. Bromwich suffered a stroke in August of 2025. That still affects her speech. Her wing walk raised money for the stroke unit at Cheltenham General Hospital, where she was cared for last year. They treated me so well, it affects my words, but the rest of me is fine, she said. Let's show you some of this video, what it looks like when a 97-year-old is a wing walker and breaks her own Guinness World Record.
We have verified her age, so at this point, all she needs to do is do 5 minutes in the air, including takeoff and landing.
Are you a bit nervous?
No. Never nervous. I'm not a nervous person. I can't. Whatever will be, will be. Do the best you can.
Hey, Cyril.
Don't give in.
Everybody will be
the word
deal.
can't is not really in my
right.
vocabulary. I will if I can.
It was then time to climb 15 feet onto the top of the plane and get strapped in, ready for a full 5 minutes of aerial acrobatics.
That's crazy. Oh, shit. Look, I thought this was just like a straight flight. They doing loop-de-loops and shit.
Amazing. Don, her husband, would be delighted.
Are you tempted?
Eh? No.
No.
And you are officially amazing!
Like, I would have been impressed with my damn self if I would have just, like, went up there and lived.
A bit bumpy, but
it's
it was
a bit
great.
bumpy.
Yeah.
It's right. Wow, that's pretty. There you go. Man. I mean, if that doesn't prove that age is nothing but a number, I don't know what is. A wing walker, that's crazy. Let's see, there was another video here. Let's see if it's any different. Like I said, I would have been like, hey man, I stood on it and we went straight. Now, you didn't have to do that loop-de-loop shit. I would have been impressed with my damn self. They doing loop-de-loops with grandma right here. See if there's any comments before we get on our next story in the Not So Serious News. Let's see. I'll see some funny ones. Yeah. Stupid kids with the father shopping. She's got giant lady balls. No shit, bro. No, oh, look at that. Look at that camera shot. She's got giant lady. Didn't they do that in the movie National Lampoon's Vacation? I'm not sure. Is she the first stroke survivor to wing walk? Is a fair question being asked in the chat by Widow Walker. Harry can't even stand up in a foot of water. That is absolutely correct.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say it, but I really agree with it. There you go. Wow, look at that view. And there you have it, folks. That's what it looks like when a 97... What's your excuse, folks? A 97-year-old wing walker. Our first story in the Not So Serious News. That was a fun one. All right. Now, if I was in a hospital and I saw this, you wouldn't fault people to thinking, hey, this might be the end of my days, because in this next story in the Not So Serious News, a man decided to dress up as the Grim Reaper and walk around in a hospital. That's right, folks. You know, would that not freak you out, whether you're under partial sedation or not, where you're in a hospital and you're kind of at the edge of life, you're not sure quite how it's going to go, and you see a man dressed like a Grim Reaper. He was arrested after a hospital disturbance. Terry, were you hanging out at your local hospital? This sounds like something. Oh, Lord, Terry. A 26-year-old man was arrested and fined after climbing onto the roof of a hospital in Wales, dressed as the Grim Reaper and staring down patients and visitors and staff, according to multiple reports. Imagine just like turn around a corner and then you just see like somebody that's dressed like the Grim Reaper staring at you. You're like, just staring at him. You know, that's all you got to do is just be there. Leon Gillespie of Deganwa, Wales, was spotted wearing an all-black hooded outfit while standing above the entrance of, whoa, look at those, of Yelbitsk Gland Hospital in Aspenshire. Look at that spelling on those things. Witnesses say that he appeared to be motionless as he looked down at people below and held what appeared to be a long blade in his hand. Yeah, what'd you do? I went up to the hospital and dressed like the Grim Reaper and fucking freaked people out the other night. I did. North Wales police and firefighters responded to the incident at the hospital. Authorities said the ordeal lasted about 50 minutes before Gillespie was arrested. Gillespie later pleaded guilty to causing a nuisance or disturbance on a National Health Services premises without a reasonable excuse, according to The Independent. No explanation was given in court for why he dressed as the Grim Reaper and climbed onto the hospital roof. I'm going to say he did it for his own shits and giggles. Gillespie's costume was also described in court as resembling a crow. Let's see. And what? One last laugh there he needs. One last laugh right there. Says Terry D checking him. Widow Killer says the Waltons did an episode where John Boy falls in love with a female wing. Whoa. You might have just triggered like a really old wacky memory in my brain, Widow Killer. Wow, I mean, I know you're not even lying because you like, I'm like, I believe that's true. Like, I can remember that it's true. That's crazy, bro. Let's see. It was resembled a crow. The health board has previously stated it has zero tolerance to abuse, aggression, or nuisance within hospitals or people dressed like the Grim Reaper showing up. That's so wrong. That's so funny, says Jerry Lane. I thought that a couple of you like-minded people would like that story in the not-so-serious news. Just for shits and giggles. And what do you could just do that for fun one night at Halloween or not Halloween. Just go to your local hospital dressed as the Grim Reaper. You don't have to say a word. You just dress in something and just stare at everybody in the halls. All right. And while you're staring at everybody, I'll bring you the next story in the not so serious news. Now, if you ever gambled and played the lottery, or maybe you thought you had a chance at winning millions of dollars, this might be like some of the thoughts that went through your head. Have you ever had that dread, like, what if I did hit and then I misplaced my ticket or I lost it or somebody threw it away? And maybe, do you ever have a chance to get it back? I have a story just about that for our next one in the not so serious news. An Italian garbage man helps to recover a lost €1 million lottery ticket. Oh, so in the garbage, folks, we're going to have. That's right. Listen to this story about somebody that almost lost out on €1 million right here. $1 million lottery ticket. Italian garbage man. Let's do that. Let's see. Well, he's not a garbage man, but it's a Mario. Hey, Super Mario does. Let's read about that. Okay. It says, €1 million lottery ticket was recovered from the trash in Italy after the frantic winner called on garbage men to help her retrieve it, the waste management company told the AFP news agency. The instant win ticket was miraculously still in one piece after garbage workers combed through mounds of trash on their truck, said Roberto Nicola Toscano, the administrator of the SNB in Italy's southern Puglia region. Toscano explained how when the winner went on Sunday to check her ticket at her local shop after the drawing, the machine that indicated that it was non-payable. And you lottery players should listen to this because back in my day, we used to scratch them off or read the numbers and you would compare. Now they have these very easy QR codes or barcodes that you can scan. That's what this lady did, but listen to the reason why she thought that this wasn't a winning ticket. Toscano explained how when the winner went on Sunday to check her ticket at her local shop after the drawing, the machine indicated it was non-payable. That was because smaller retailers can't redeem that large one. So it's like a little kind of qualifier or a caveat. It's like, hey, we redeem a ticket, but not a this ticket. It doesn't mean that you were lost. It doesn't mean that we can't take care of you here. But it doesn't say any of that, right? So the ticket was thrown away. But the woman who remains non-payable, that was because smaller retailers can't redeem it. But the woman who remains anonymous didn't realize she had won the big jackpot. The winner always played the same numbers as they were associated with a loved one, Toscano said. When she returned home from the store, a family member told her that her regular numbers had won. They immediately ran back to the shop, only to discover that the ticket had already been thrown away in the trash. So you go back to your lottery shop, you quickly... And the trash was collected. She called Toscano. We reconstructed the journey of the ticket without much hope of finding it, as it had already been picked up by the garbage truck. With a stroke of luck, however, they managed to identify the right truck and stop the truck. Given the risk posed by potentially dangerous material in the waste, they took the vehicle to a specialist company equipped to do that search, he said. The workers searched for over a day, finding various tickets and ticket stubs. Amongst them was the stub that we were looking for, which was miraculously still in one piece, Toscano told AFP on Tuesday. When we told the winner they had found it, she cried with emotion, he said. I would have hugged her, but we was on the phone. The averted disaster did not come free. SANB, located in Bitono, outside of Bari, is a public agency, meaning that the cost of the search would have been borne by the taxpayers. But the ticket holder, Toscano, said that the woman had assigned a promise to cover all the additional costs incurred with the finding it in the trash, and the gamble paid off. So if you talk about being double lucky. I mean, you got to be lucky at first to win the lottery just to match up the numbers finally. Then to find it dug out of the trash, double lucky. Let's see what people are saying about this story in the not so serious news. And then we'll get on with the next story. Let's see. We had one last laugh. That's what Terry Nee said. 100 Proof Podcasting is where I'll be tonight when we do Replayables, our fun video, drinking, smoking, and party show, 9 o'clock East. And let's catch up the chat. We have, it really jumped on me. Just a second. That Al Theater was earlier. Let's see. Hang on a second. Oh, Jesus, just go down to the bottom. Hey, look who's here. Matt is in the chat. Matty Tat Tat. He knows where it's at. Happy Thursday, Matt. Problems checking in, buddy. I was trying to catch up with the chat. Used to fuck with people in the last asylum we had when he was young. Let's see. Oh, my dad told me he and his friends used to fuck with the people in the last asylum when he was young. That's funny, like to run outside the windows and do make them think they're seeing things and shit. Fucking with crazy people. That's a fun story. And then talking about the not so serious news. Something to do on Halloween, right? You go just dress like the Grim Reaper and show up at hospitals, and you don't have to say a word. You don't have to script anything. You just stare at people. The funny part is I do have I think I have one of those sickles. That was my costume one year. Jim Fanning saying, what's up? What's up, Jim? How you doing there? I see you over here. You're on Rumble. You're on YouTube. Good to see everybody in the chat today. So yeah, if you're lucky enough to win the lottery and then lucky enough to have it recovered from the garbage, then that you got all the luck you need, I guess. All right. Now, hey Jim. Oh, got some smokers in the chat. We do have people that imbibe and some smoking here on the vibe. I have another fun story. I guess this could apply to some of the women too, but I guess this applies a lot to guys because when I think of guys, I'm thinking of who would benefit from a t-shirt that says you won't have to wash it but more than a month. Clothing brand sells t-shirt that doesn't require washing for up to 1 month of daily wear. Our next story in the not so serious news. Now, because you like to save money on the laundry, and I know guys sometimes, we just we throw the same shit back on. Let's see what everybody thinks about a shirt. You think you can really make it a month without washing a shirt? or as this said, wasing, if you notice the spelling, W-A-S-I-N-G. Herculeon, the company that brought us self-cleaning underwear a few years back, recently went viral for launching the 5th iteration of its Herc shirt, a breakthrough design that can reportedly remain smell-free for over a month, even if you don't wash it. The Herc shirt version 5.0, V5.0, was designed to stay fresh for over a month without washing. It sounds preposterous, especially in the summer, when most of us sweat a lot more under the scorching sun. But Herculeon's claim is that the alchemy they came up with is real. And I'm going to read you. Let's see if we see how plausible you think this is. To keep the newest Herc shirt odorless for such a long period of time, the American clothing brand used 7 special ingredients. 7 special ingredients: the copper, silver, zinc, gold, volcanic ash, which is the most peculiar to me, and 2 secret ingredients, all of which were woven into the fabric rather than simply applied to the surface. Copper, for example, inhibits odor-causing bacteria, while zinc neutralizes harsh sulfur compounds produced by active sweating. Volcanic ash doesn't prevent pop-ups from stopping me and read a story. Let me see. Oh, come on, for Christ's sake, with the pop-up. Hang on. Figure out how to get past this pop-up. Oh, 1 second. Here you go. I got it. According to Herculeon's Kickstarter pitch, the Herc shirt V5.0 stays fresh for over a month, even under heavy use. And because it only rarely requires washing, it lasts a lot longer than conventional t-shirts. It may cost $79, but it's supposed to last you longer than 7 t-shirts, so it's worth the investment. Let's watch a little video of what it looks like, a shirt that you can only get away with washing once a month. A funky shirt.
What if you could travel the whole world with just one shirt? Well, turns out you can, and we made it possible. Introducing the Herc shirt, the world's first smell-free shirt. After almost 10 years of development, there is no shirt in the world like the Herc shirt. Engineered with advanced minerals, metals, and performance fibers, it's truly a game changer. Most shirts start to smell within hours. The Herc shirt is designed to keep going for days, even weeks, so smell is never a problem. Pack one shirt and go. No backup shirts, no checked bag, no laundromat to track down halfway through your trip. From your morning coffee to the gym to work to dinner, one shirt takes you through the entire day, without planning around a change of clothes. So if you are a traveler, a minimalist, or just someone who wants to live a lighter and freer life, upgrade your shirt to the Herc shirt today and start living the smell-free life. Herculeon. Live light, live free.
And you only have to wash it once every 30 days if that's all you got time for, folks. I don't know, but they said they had underwear before. I don't know. I don't want to be the tester on, did this pair work? Like, no, that pair didn't work. We need to put more copper in those or something. I want to know what happened to that pair. I don't know who does. That'd be interesting. Now, who does? Nope. Needs a little more zinc. Needs a little more zinc in that shirt. I don't know. But there you go, folks. If you're interested in a shirt that you don't have to wash but once every 30 days, that was our last story in the Not So Serious News, the Herc shirt. Are you still going on? That bad. Anyway, I want to talk about Your Mom's House. I know it's a very popular podcast. We talk about Perry Talk, and I talk about Kill Tony and other fun podcasts we like. I did watch the first YouTube episode of the Anthony and Jim show, where Anthony Cumia and Jim Norton have gotten together again, and they had Karen Fian as their first guest. I checked that out. But so I know that a lot of people are probably interested and follow Tom Segura and Christina Pazinski from Your Mom's House. They're divorcing after 20 years. It was kind of reported like last week or so. But now I think they're getting around to finally doing shows about it and addressing it. So we'll talk about that a little bit. Comedian Christina Pazinski is confirming her split from fellow comic Tom Segura after 18 years of marriage. Pazinski, 50, shares the news in an emotional moment on the August 5th episode of Your Mom's House podcast, which she and Segura, 47, started together in 2010. Tom and I are divorcing, and it's extremely sad, Pazinski said, as she began to tear up. I didn't know I was going to cry this soon. I'm going to play the clip rather than kind of just read her quote from everything. She's going to say the same stuff in the clip. Pazitsky said that she and Segura are prioritizing their sons, Ellis, born in 2016, and Julian, born in 2018, and praised their very successful marriage. Okay. The former couple tied the knot in November of 2008 after meeting years prior performing at open mic nights for stand-up comic. 20 years together. So let me show you the clip where she actually kind of made a statement. It was kind of her first time on air, and I think it's going to be interesting to see for a lot of the fans. I know as soon as I mentioned this to my friend, bro, and co-host Scott Fitzpatrick, he was like, "Oh man, like don't tell me that they're getting divorced." And he was certainly bummed out. So I know he's a fan. They claim they're going to both try to do shows. She'll explain it a little bit here, but I'm wondering what the dynamic will be with where now you're divorced. Are you going to have the same motivations to do the show or tolerances? Are you going to be able to tolerate being around each other? So here's Christina Pazitsky talking about being on there like the first time after the announcement of her divorce from Tom Segura right here. This is one of her first shows, and let's watch this little clip right here.
The rumors are true that your daddy and I are divorcing, but it's not your fault.
Oh.
And that we still love each other very much. We're just going to live in separate homes. Just
that's
so
like a canned
like,
speech at this point. I know a lot of the children of divorced parents hear that, you know, it's not you didn't do it. We love you and all, but you know, but it doesn't. I don't think it makes it too much better.
We are amicable. This is not an ugly divorce. Like, we're cool, dude. It's just one of those things. And I just also want to say to people who are, because I haven't really looked at social media.
You don't follow
from what I've understood, some people are taking teams like Team Christina or Team Tom. Please don't do that. There's no need to do it, number one, because Tom and I do not hate each other. We have a family. He's going to host the show when he can, because he's filming a lot of films and television right now, and I'm going to host the show. And we're still.
I think they're trying to claim that whole successful in Hollywood or show business terms kind of thing, and which I guess that if that's the argument you're going for, then maybe you could say, okay, compared to some other show business relationships, 20 years might come off as success. But I kind of agree with your opinion right there.
Have a good fucking time, because we ain't dead yet, right, Duncan Trussell?
That's right. Can I plug my dates?
This is big time!
Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone love into this.
So there you go. I mean, they do. Oh yes. What was that? What with the conscious uncoupling? What was it? Gwyneth Paltrow, wasn't that it? And her and the dude from Coldplay, right? We're not divorcing. It's a conscious uncoupling. Don't you love the cope terminology there, Denise? That's great. Thank you for sharing that and remembering that. Yes, it's the conscious uncoupling, or we're co-parenting together and all the hokey cope terms that. Hey, look, you're divorced and it is what it is, kind of thing. Yeah, the Coldplay guy and Gwenny. Thank you. Great pool right there. Don't worry, P-Cunt. BNFI will never separate. I don't think Terry's going to allow it. He's got that old.
Hello, Frisco.
I won't be ignored, BF. I won't be ignored. Silent. Let's see. Yep, the Coldplay dude and Gwenny. Why are we both having a whole time? It's like when I'm doing the show, my brain don't always work right there, but we'll get his name later. Not important, but yeah. Yeah, so I know that is I know Sizzle Chest said they didn't know who those people were, and that's a fair statement, but in podcast circles, they are kind of a very popular podcast. Like I said, maybe it wasn't my first go-to, but I know Scott and other people were quite interested in that very popular podcast, and we're kind of interested in that story. Now, we're going to do a story about tattoos here. As we're 1:11 right here on the East Coast of the United States. All ones on my clock as we finishing up the not-so-serious news with a few more stories than a bikini report, making our way up to the 1:30 halfway point of this episode of The Vibe today. And then when we come back from the second half, we'll do the second half of The Vibe, the juicy man meat segments for the ladies, bricked up for the guys. What else we got? A special segment in here. What else I got? Oh, I got some WTF. What the fuck is this? We got the Asian Pete. Asian Pete song game. Asian Pete song game. The Asian Pete song game from back in the days of the Howard Stern show, where this guy that didn't have the best verbiage, you would try to have to guess what kind of song he was what he was announcing. We both just want to fuck other people. Yeah, like right, exactly. Like you don't hear that bold statement, right? Like you hear the all the bullshit cope shit, like we don't really hate each other. We're consciously uncoupling. But when you really boil it down, Jim, I love that, buddy, because we boil things down to their least common denominator. We both just want to fuck other people. Just come out and say it. That's right, Jim. Very good, buddy. All right, let's do a story about tattoos. Now, for whatever reason, I've just never been a tattoo guy. The era that I came up in, the only people that had tattoos were like hard ass mofos that came home from World War II and Vietnam and shit, and like they did them shits in there, or jail tattoos. That's kind of the connotation and the thoughts that I grew up with tattoos. But of course, ever since, all those soldiers came home with the tattoos and many years have gone by, now tattoos are so common that kids, women, housewives, everybody gets tattoos nowadays. And to each your own. If you like them, that's all well and good. But maybe you like a tattoo, but you're like, BF, I would like a tattoo, but I ain't going through all that pain with digging in my skin. Well, somebody might have a solution for you in my next story in the Not So Serious News. If you want a tattoo, but you don't want the pain, so maybe you're in between. Like me, I don't want tattoos. Some people like the tattoos and the pain. Maybe you want the tattoo without the pain. Our next story. A UK-based startup launches the world's first painless tattoo permanent tattoo system. Getting a tattoo can be a very painful experience, and anyone who says otherwise is either lying or has some unusual tolerance for pain. Having a bunch of needles repeatedly penetrate your skin, sometimes numerous times over the same area, is not the most pleasant experience imaginable. But thanks to the invention of a UK-based startup, CypherX, your permanent tattoo doesn't have to be a painful one. Motivated by his own fear of blood and needles, CypherX CEO Ferdinand Cole founded the company with the declared goal of fundamentally changing the centuries-old process of skin tattooing. He focused on microneedling technology, which was already used in cosmetology for some time, and came up with a tattooing process that he claims is virtually painless. So you see, it's a series of little pricks. I think you get them all administered at one time by way of like a tattoo patch, if you will. What began as a personal question has evolved into a much larger exploration of how tattoos can be reimagined through modern engineering, manufacturing, and human-centered design, Cole wrote in a recent press release. The revolutionary tattooing process, developed by CypherX, involves the use of patches covered in microscopic structures that carry a pigment and introduce it into the upper layer of the skin. The patch is applied using a specially designed applicator and must be left in place for around 15 minutes for the pigment to be fully released. So you can see what it is. So these are already like a pre-molded kind of shapes, little pins, a series of pins in whatever shape you decide. And that little heart you get right there. The design first appears only faintly on the skin, but as the pigment settles into the skin, it darkens and becomes very visible within 24 to 48 hours. The process may sound similar to that of applying a temporary tattoo patch, but these aren't permanent tattoo stickers. These are permanent tattoo stickers. So you will need a freaking laser beam to have them removed, just like the old-fashioned tattoos. The appeal of a no-pain tattoo is obvious, but the technology developed by Cypher has some serious limitations. For one, the designs are really small because they need to fit inside a circular canvas measuring only 15 millimeters across. The company currently offers a number of available designs, like hearts and emojis, but it also announced plans to work with various tattoo artists to offer custom designs as well. Another notable limitation is that you are currently limited to black as the pigment color, and it's unclear if CypherX will ever introduce other pigments. So you won't be able to get a painless sleeve tattoo anytime soon, but if you're looking for something small to start off your tattoo journey, or if you always wanted to get some work done but couldn't overcome your fear of needles, CypherX's new technology may be the solution you've been looking for. The bad news is it's currently limited to the company's location in London for the time being. So let's see it in action, what looks like the newest breakthrough in technology, painless tattoo designs, all done at once, right here on the Not So Serious News.
Hi, I'm Ferdinand Cole. I'm CEO and co-founder of CypherX Technologies.
Yes.
Our technology is
guten
the
technology.
new way of delivering tattoos in a
Yeah.
pain-free,
The
blood-free
tattoos?
way without the need for any aftercare. Our technology is based on microneedles. We manufacture them in-house.
So rather than get like the little jumpy needle, I guess they just slap it in. Just squeeze, push it in your arm in one shot. It's all one good shot right there. I guess that's what it looks like.
We have a design software where users can design their tattoos. They send the file to us, and we manufacture a tattoo patch, which is based on those microneedles, which they can apply to themselves. The skill level to apply these tattoos is extremely low, so anyone can
So the
essentially
stamper, look,
be a
that's what they
tattoo
do. They
artist.
just embed it in your skin.
So since anyone can become a tattoo artist with our technology, it is quite interesting to partner with artists, musicians, and other creators to design unique tattoos with them, for them, and
Tattoos?
we can apply them
Yeah,
easily
the
at
tattoos?
events, just like this conference. At the moment, we only do permanent tattoos, but we are
tattoos?
planning to do also semi-permanent tattoos that disappear
Klaus
after
Meine
about a year.
tattoos?
In the future, we're also looking into sort of high-tech tattoos using special inks, for example, inks that can indicate your temperature, inks that indicate your glucose levels, or invisible inks that are only visible in UV black light.
Wow. That's pretty good, man. Technology goes on. Inks that react to your body temperature and body chemistry are some of the things they see in the future of painless tattoos here on the Not So Serious News on BF Live The Vibe, stream show 592. Happy Thursday, everybody. We're going to wrap up this Not So Serious newscast the way that we always do with a bikini report. They no longer exist over here as a channel on YouTube, but I bring them to you here to wrap up every Not So Serious newscast. I had to think about this. Let's see. This last story is about Ghost Rider. You know, they're constantly, like every, I don't know, 5, 10, 20 years, they're constantly redoing these movie franchises now, much like they did with Spider-Man, and they had multiple Spider-Mans where they have Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland, all these different Spider-Mans or Spider-Man. Well, now they're going to redo Ghost Rider again for the MCU universe. To tell you all about that and who's going to play Ghost Rider in this adaptation of that story, the Bikini Report wraps up the Not So Serious News, telling you all about Ryan Gosling, the guy that played Ken in the Barbie and Ken movie, and other movies. Let's talk to the Bikini Report. Hey, Bikini Report, tell us about the upcoming Ghost Rider movie and who's going to be playing the Ghost Rider to wrap up the Not So Serious News.
Milana Blair. Marvel just made its biggest casting announcement in years. Ryan Gosling is officially joining the MCU as Ghost Rider, the flaming skull-headed motorcycle stuntman who literally makes a deal with the devil. The announcement dropped at Marvel's recent appearance at CinemaCon, and the crowd absolutely lost it.
Wow. Is this really happening?
Gosling reunites with his Star Wars Starfighter director, Sean Levy. The film is written by Jonathan Tropper and is set for a 2028 release. The last time Ghost Rider hit the big screen was Nicolas Cage back in 2007. The wait for a reboot has been a long one. But Gosling, coming off Project Hail Mary, Barbie, and Blade Runner 2049 might just be the perfect choice to make you believe a man can ride a flaming motorcycle through hell. And in other Marvel news, Avengers Doomsday arrives in cinemas December 18th with Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. The MCU is very much back in business. So we want to know, are you excited for Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider? And do you think he's the right choice for the role? Let us know in the comments, and make sure to like, share, and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you. Well, there you go. See, these, like I said, they keep rehashing these things. You know, you thought Avengers Endgame was going to be the end culmination of all of those different storylines of all of those characters, and it was written as the end. But then that's the big thing about all these stories and comic books and soap operas. They can always write a way back in and go, well, that was an alternate universe or whatever. But and then we talked earlier in the week about how well Spider-Man New Day is just killing it at the North American box office, breaking the Odyssey records and breaking North American opening weekend box office records. and projected to make billions of dollars, over $1 billion, I think. So everybody, it seems like these are like the only really movies that hit real hard. Like maybe your special Odyssey movie, like your epic flick that's comes out every now and then. But the all of these superhero movies, these Marvel comic ones and all that stuff, they seem to be they ruling the box office, folks. So there you go. So they're running it back again. Ghost Rider, they're bringing it back, another iteration of Ghost Rider. This time, Ryan Gosling is going to play the title role of Ghost Rider. And I happen to say that of the younger generation of actors, at least that guy is a decent actor. He can emote. I do appreciate him. See, he cares about acting and all. So there you go. See if you happen to like that one. With the Bikini Report finishing up the not so serious news, let's do just that. And I'm going to address the very colorful and generous super chat that just came in. Thank you very much. Let's do that. Let's see who's been added to the family. Let's wrap up the other news on this Thursday, because that's all it is here. That was the other news. That was the Thursday edition of BF Live The Vibes, not so serious news. Oh, yeah, bringing you the other news. That was the not so serious news for Thursday, folks. Thanks for everybody being here today. And any day you decide to show up and just watch my humble show, BF Live The Vibe. This just happens to be stream show 592. Wow, 8 shows away from 600 shows. I'm so pleased that people give me the need to show up for 591, 92, any show. And the fact that you show up for one is just appreciated and amazing to me. Thank you all. I'm just fun and wanted to have the most fun I can on this last ride that we have here. We're going to get one ride on the planet, folks. So I'm doing my best to make it a good one right here as we make our way up to 1:30 East Coast time. That's halfway through this episode, every episode of The Vibe. We're going to take our piss break at about 1:30 East exactly. I'm sorry, 500 what? Got 592. Oh, shit. You got me, Widow Killer. 592. 92. That's right. I should have known that. Everything's about 92, isn't it? We'll have to see. I know, man, Widow Killer. What, today is the 6th of August, man. And now we can feel it. We got to get with Perry. And we were thinking of some things that we had to like question or ask him about. His trip to the colonoscopy and about the whole eating the steak and what he's been eating, what he's been doing. It's going to be great when we're all together. It's going to be like a family reunion when we get back together in the PCL chat, man. But I'm hoping people are coming here for their Perry fix every day, because pretty much every day here on The Vibe, we'll check in on Perry Caravel Alive and do Perry Talk and Perry Vault. And I'll play you one of my personal clips that I clipped off. I'm enjoying sharing them with you. All right, well, let's play a little video here, and then we'll get it perfectly right up to 1:30 here. I want to remind everybody again, the members, if you're a member here on The Vibe, and if you want one of these lovely new, I just got them in yesterday, the lanyards and all. I'll send you a lanyard and a koozie. If you're a member here, I appreciate you all, and I just want to spread the word about The Vibe and make sure I'm always on your mind. It's a nice little high quality. Look at this, snaps off in the back of the neck so it doesn't choke you out or whatever. Very nice. Look at that. Sent in my logo, designed it on myself. I got about 30 of them to give away. Send me your address, and I'll mail it out to you. I'm going to mail out stuff for Mandy Diff. I'm going to try to mail that out this week. I'm going to mail out a lanyard for her and the new BF Live The Vibe koozie that I have right here. That said YouTube, Rumble on it. Just as appreciation for my members. You got to be a member here on The Vibe. That's all you have to be, and send me your address, and I'll mail it out to you. That you can turn people onto The Vibe by clicking on that QR code right there. All right. Why don't we do this? Let me get on with it. Let's see what I got here. Let's see. We could talk about that a little bit. All right, how about this? Let's have a little moment of wisdom before I wrap up this first half of The Vibe right here. You might have seen this gentleman in many of my opening liftoff reels, and the reason I share his stuff is because he always strikes a chord of he always kind of touches me in intellectually. He always touches my vibe. So let's check this out. Keep your hands off my vibe. Let's see what he has to say today. Let's have a moment of wisdom here on the vibe before we wrap up the first half and start the second half right here.
Stop fucking doing so much. Learn to do fucking less. Take it easy. You don't need a 5-year plan. You need a 5-minute fucking break.
So?
Sit down before you fucking burn out. The world can wait. But for now, just fucking chill. That is all.
Just chill, folks. You heard the man. Masood Boomgard does those kind of wisdom moments. I want to acknowledge the kindness that my chat family bro, Terry Nee, threw in the chat right here. Let me get this real quick, this colorful and generous super chat that you put in here, because you are adding members. Thank you, Terry. That is so awesome of you. Thanks, buddy. Terry contributes so much content. He makes fun videos and stuff and kicks me stuff. And he kicked us 5 gifted memberships, just turning other people on to what we're doing here. I like mixing old school radio, podcasting, fun, and positive vibes right here. Let's see who he caught. Terry Nee, thank you for the 5, buddy. Let's see. He's definitely a member defender. Making sure we got members over here. Thank you, Terry, for taking advantage of the new lower prices here on the Vibe. I see that's been quite an enticement for people. I want to thank everybody for being a member here on the Vibe. I do have new pricing levels. I lowered them considering the conversion rate for people that watch all over the world. So there's a $1.99 level if you want to support me at a very cheap level. $1.99, appreciate that. 2 Vibe Crew. I just reduced my $4.99 level of Chat Family to $3.99, making it very affordable for the conversion of the dollar around the world. And my Fanatic level, it used to be $9.99. Now it's $5.99. I got Gimme Bezos and I got Juggalette Jen. They're Fanatics. So don't be scared. Let's see who Terry Nee caught. Thank you, Terry Nee, for taking advantage of those new prices right there. Terry Nee caught and added Matt Sager voiceover. Welcome, Matt Sager voiceover, to the chat family. Dirky Threads. I know Dirky Threads. What's going on, Dirk? Prince Grotz, another longtime chat family bro from the Shuli Network and all these great shows. Welcome back to this chat family. Kayla Turner, you're part of the Vibe chat family now, courtesy of Terry Nee. And Steve Nelson, 7747. Welcome to the BF Live The Vibe chat family. Thanks to our very generous bro, Terry Nee. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you helping keep the Vibe alive. Widow Killer says, Ryan Gosling is playing Ghost Rider, and his wife, Ava Mendez, played the love interest in the last Ghost Rider. How about that? They kind of, well, I'll do it this time, you do it next time kind of thing. And Ava Mendez, as they used to say on Happy with Yo Chihuahua. Pecan, shouting out Terry Nee. Jim is over there ready for time for a smoke, Jim, over there on Rumble. I'm sorry, 592. We got that one earlier. Matt Problem says, PCL dropped the full-length video of Tony driving Perry to his appointment on Patreon. Thank you, buddy. I don't have Patreon. I will brag about being a credenza level member over here on YouTube, but I just haven't threw the money out as Patreon as well. But my understanding is there is a pay-per-view option over there on Patreon that YouTube and a lot of other channels do not offer, and that if you don't want to be like a monthly member, but you want to see a one-off episode, you can do that on the Perry Caravello Live Patreon. Thank you, Matt Problems, for letting me know that. And with that one, why don't we wrap up the first half of the Vibe by taking the piss break, folks? I hope you've had fun for this first half of the Vibe, but I noticed that it's 1:31 right here on the East Coast of the United States. So we're going to take the 2.5-minute piss break that we traditionally take here on the Vibe, but fear not. When we come back from the second half of the piss break, a whole new show begins essentially right after that. We'll kick it off. We have that whack package from the Howard Stern show days with Asian Pete. Guess the Asian Pete song game we could get into. I do have some wacky videos I couldn't figure out what hopper to put them in. Maybe you can help me describe what we're going to see in WTF. What the F is this segment coming up? Juicy man meat for the ladies, bricked up for the guys. We got a National Day calendar we could check. Maybe we'll check it on Perry Caravello Live and do a little Perry talk. We're not going to
need a piss break. Oh yeah, I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah, yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Maybe I did, and maybe I did, and maybe I liked it. Whoa, am I underwater? Was that team Matt Problem checking in? What he says? Was I underwater? Or was that you? I don't know, but we're back for the second half of the vibe, folks. Come on, let's do it. I've been neglecting my smoking friends and my smoking duties here. The second half of the vibe begins right now. Come on, Jim. I saw you in there. Wait a minute. What's going on? Wow. Really? The second half of the vibe begins right now. Smoke them if you got them, folks. This is the vibe. Stream show 592. To my mind. The vibe. Oh man. Get the shopping done, folks. You got to go to the store later. Maybe you don't want to deal with traffic. I got a solution for you. I'll show it to you right now. BF Live the Vibe Stream Show 592 Thursday, August 6th. The second half begins right now. All right, let's do that. Now, I was just saying, sometimes we feel like going to the store, man. You just don't feel like dealing with all that rush hour traffic and everything. I have a solution. I'm going to show you right here now what a man did. Let me show you. Cue this up. And let me show you what his solution was to avoiding some of that rush hour traffic. Maybe, I don't know how many of us can do this, but let's check this out. A 69-year-old man flies his helicopter to the store because the drive was too long. Here's the police approaching the helicopter now, and I'll tell you how this whole thing played out right here. Check this out. Sheriff deputies in Richfield, Wisconsin were stunned to learn that a 69-year-old man landed his helicopter in a Cabela's parking lot, telling officers he flew there because the drive was too long. Authorities said the pilot was properly licensed, landed safely, followed FAA regulations, and faced no violations or charges. So there you go, folks. This thing looked like it was some homemade shit right here. Let's check this out again. This was August 4th. Sometimes you just got to get some bait, or you need a little fishing line or something like that, and you don't feel like sticking in the traffic, so you just fly your helicopter there. I can't believe they said so clearly and with such a, at least I read assertion in it, that he did nothing wrong, because I didn't think you could just land your helicopter willy-nilly in a Cabela's just because they have just because they had the proper amount of room for it. But apparently, what do I know about it? I don't have one. I drive a car apparently. But yeah, you see like the motorhomes in Walmart kind of thing, and you're okay, and then maybe I'll land there. But I don't know how. Whatever. I'm glad he got away with it, I guess. But look, this thing looks this shit looks like homemade as hell. Look at it. Look at that. It looks like he made that of aluminum foil right there. Let's see if I can check. All right, so there you go. A 69-year-old man flies to Cabela's. Cabelas. All right. The second half of the vibe is here, mixing old school radio vibes with podcasting and fun and a chat family and segments is what we're doing right here. Why don't we get to, let me cue one of these up and see. Go over here to my whack package. And because I think I got a two-parter here, let me get part one going. And why don't we do, all right. This is only a 5-minute clip here. Now, welcome everybody here. If you're new to the vibe, or even if you're not new to the vibe, welcome to Thursday and welcome to this episode of the vibe. One of the things I just told you about is that my love of old school radio. I grew up like kind of a radio in my hand and in my ear all the time. Grew up listening to old Howard Stern and Greaseman and stuff like that. So we're from like a Stern camp around here. A lot of the core people like me and Bobby Nick, we had a love of Stern. But we know there's Opie and Anthony people. We know there's some people that weren't into this at all and have no idea about what I'm about to play. So I like to review the old days of the Howard Stern show because he was a prolific radio guy. I think he stayed at the party a little too long. That's my personal opinion. So let's look back at the old days when he was in the thick of the party and everything was Howard Stern. We're going to show you my whack package now. You will stare at it. You will look at it. You will admire it. It is my whack package of the wacky days of the Howard Stern show. And today we're going to do the Asian Pete song game. I'm going to introduce you to intern Asian Pete and his song game on our look back on the good old days of the Howard Stern show. This is my whack package. Let's do it, folks. We're kicking it with fun and segments here in the midday and every day. This is my whack package. Look at it. Admire it. You should like it. All right. So like I said, whether you were or were not fans of the Howard Stern show, I will let you know that back in those days, they were really bringing in the college interns. It was a regular part of their business operation and their repertoire as far as on-air content. So it would be basically a feast of content of weird and odd and quirky people that wanted to come in for college credit and be an intern. And a lot of them knew what they were getting into, most of them, when they're mixing it up, when you want to go on the Howard Stern show. And boy, dare I say that some of the things that they got away with doing interns back in those days would probably be like punishable offenses, and you'd probably be in court or jail for them. But let's take it back. This is Asian Pete. This was one of the many wacky people that would just say, hey, man, I want to do a semester. Now, Asian Pete, as you can say, I don't know how people like that can see, number one. I don't care. Let's see. But and number two, Asian Pete had a certain way of talking. You're gonna find out when I start to play this clip right here. He's Asian and he has a bit of a Lisbon certain dialect way of talking. So based on that, that was great fodder for radio, for Howard's ear. He know that this would play well on the radio, trying to understand this guy. So why don't we take you back to these old days? We're gonna play the Guess the Asian Pete song game, where Asian Pete is he's going to name a song title or artist or something, and you have to guess what he's saying when he said that. It's that simple, folks. So let's play the Asian Pete song game by way of looking back through the whack package at the good old days of the Howard Stern show.
Oh, Flat Ronnie. All right, let's get the game set up. What's
now, Flat Ronnie, that's just like a leftover comment right there. And if I know Widow Killer, you probably remember Flat Ronnie, like what they did when they had the flat thing and they sent Flat Ronnie all over, and then they were big cutout Flat Ronnies. And a local restaurant, I'll let you know, Widow Killer and others, had one of the life-size Flat Ronnies in their restaurant, man. It was amazing seeing that out in the wild. But let's get to know Asian Pete right here and see if we can guess what songs or artists he's mentioning in the Asian Pete song game.
Name of this game?
The Asian Pete band names game.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, forget it. You're not winning anything.
You're never going to have a Flat
Howard, do you want me to have the answers, or you want to have?
You hold them. Maybe I could play along here. What's it called? The Asian Pete
band name game.
I can't even find it.
It should be in the early part under games, Asian Pete.
This is only a 5-minute clip, so we'll get through the first part pretty quickly.
All right, let's do a practice run here. I'm going to play this first one.
All right, here's the practice that Howard always gives.
I assume is Asian Pete saying the name of a rock band?
Yes.
All right, now this is everybody's first one. So Howard would always do this. He'd go, okay, let's get familiar with the cadence of whoever we're dealing with. We'll give you one free one. So let's see if we can figure out what the hell Asian Pete's saying in the Guess the Asian Pete band game.
And we have to guess what the band name is?
Correct.
Oh, dude, you should hang up. You're not going to win.
I'll try. Let me try.
Who?
DMX?
No.
No. DM.
All right, you heard that? I mean, I'll rewind a little bit, and then I'll play it a couple more times. Listen, you all guess in the chat before I reveal the answer.
Who?
DMX?
All right, we'll go ahead.
All right, let's do a practice run here. I'm going to play this first one. And this, I assume, is Asian Pete saying the name of a rock band?
Yes.
And we have to guess what the band name is?
Correct.
Oh, dude, you should hang up. You're not going to win.
I'll try. Let me try.
Who?
It did sound like DMX.
Who?
DMX?
No.
No? DM? Let me hear it again.
Yeah.
I watched this part once, and I can't remember. That's how confused. He's got me so confused the second time. I'm not even going to get all these.
DMX.
Sound like DMX to me. Let me see if we have any guesses coming in the chat yet. Didn't they confiscate Bobo's Flat Ronnie? They may have, but this little eatery here in Baltimore had one for a while, and they were closing, and I almost asked them for it because it was like if you know kind of thing. They had it behind a staircase, and I told my wife, I freaked out, and she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "They got the life-size Flat Ronnie over there." It was amazing how that thing all played out. The what was the one they modeled it off after the school? My kids did it when they were in the school. Flat whatever. That's not Flat Timmy, but whatever it was. We had Flat Ronnie. All right, the Asian Pete song game. It's not DMX. Let's see if any guesses coming in the chat yet. Let's see.
Are they all rock bands?
Yes.
They are rock bands. DMA.
No.
I'm trying to figure it out.
DMX.
Do you know on the phone
Whoa.
there?
Matt Problem says Jimi Hendrix. Let's see, buddy, because like I said, he's got me so confused, I don't even remember.
Got a guess?
I can't see your name because my computer is all fucked up, I guess. Nathaniel, huh?
One more time.
DMX.
Nah.
I have no idea.
Is he retarded, Asian Pete? I guess so. Huh?
We're not. I mean, there's something going on.
Right. So, so that's the irony of this is that this gentleman right here, knowing that he was going in communications and going to be on the radio and having this voice. So, I mean, where else are they going to do anything with you but that kind of voice other than like doing this kind of thing on the Howard Stern show?
Well, that we know.
Not positive.
There's something
We can't
going
even
on.
pin it down.
Not positive what the diagnosis is.
Take a guess at. I told you you're not going to win. They made it. In other words,
This is impossible, this game.
it sounded like DNA.
But that's not a band, is it? DMX.
I could play it 100 times.
I just started remembering who it is. You're not going to believe it.
What was the answer?
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood
Mac.
You thought it was DMA and DMX, and it was Fleetwood Mac. Let me go back a little bit here. Watch it.
In other words,
This is impossible, this game.
it sounded like DNA.
But that's not a band.
Now, that's the word you think you hear. So now think Fleetwood Mac when you hear Asian Pete say this again. Listen.
DMX.
I could play it 100 times. You still wouldn't get it.
May.
This is too hard a game.
May.
What was the answer?
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac.
DMX.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that Howard.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're going to play the game. All right, here. I tell you what.
That was your practice.
I'll tell you what. If you get 2 out of 5, if you get, I'm almost going to say if he gets 1 out of 5, but I'll do 2 out of 5.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
Wow. That's correct.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, that was pretty clear.
Right, you got 1. You
Guns
need
N'
1 more.
Roses.
So that's 1 out of 1.
Wait. Oh, I know who.
Need 1 more. So that's 1 out of 1.
Wait.
Brent Hatley? What?
Oh, I know who this is.
Shh.
all right. Guns N' Roses.
Right.
Wow.
That's correct.
We got Guns N' Roses. Let's get this next one.
All right, you got 1. You need 1 more. So that's 1 out of 1.
Wait. Oh, I know who this is.
Shh.
Brent Hatley.
Def Leppard.
Is he right?
He's
No,
not
Van
right.
Halen.
It's not his fault.
Brent Hatley? What?
Van Halen?
No, that is Black Sabbath.
Let me
I was thinking Molly Hatchet.
But has it?
Black Sabbath? That does sound more like Molly Hatchet, Robin.
But has it?
Wait.
But has it?
Oh, I know what this is.
Def Leppard? But has it?
Is he right?
He's
No,
not
Van
right.
Halen.
It's not his
Van
fault.
Halen.
Van Halen?
No, that is Black Sabbath.
I mean,
I was thinking Molly Hatchet.
But has it?
Molly Hatchet. If you're just joining us on the vibe, we're playing the Guess the Asian Pete song game. It's not. No, Matt, it's not Guitars and Cadillac, and it's not Dwight Yoakam. Tell Alf that too.
what is it? Black Sabbath?
Black Sabbath.
All right, wait. So you got 1 out of 2.
All right.
Howard, skip ahead to number 8.
Just calm down. This guy's pretty good.
Just calm down.
But
What?
Well, you know.
Sabbath.
All right, wait. So you got 1 out of 2.
All right.
Howard, skip ahead to number 8.
Just calm down. This guy's pretty good.
What? That's a bad. Why? How many syllables is that?
Well, you know it's a long name, right?
Show. What's that?
I'll play it again.
It's impossible.
Something in the something show?
We're going to play this game next week with JD saying the names of the bands.
Somebody show. What the hell is anybody in the chat?
What's that?
I'll play it again.
It's impossible.
We're going to play this game next week with JD saying the names of the bands.
The White Sprocket?
I got it.
You do?
Yep.
I don't know.
It's Blood Wings and Baby Show.
Go under for my bow under.
Baby Show. All right, what do you think that is?
Somebody's
I have no idea.
Take a guess. You know it's at least long.
The Dave Matthews Band?
I was going to say the Traveling Wilburys.
Oh, Widow Killer has a guess. Casey and the band.
What is it?
It's Boy George and the Culture Club.
Well, that's
what I said. Skip ahead.
Culture Club.
But I said skip ahead.
Bro, Widow Killer. That was closer than anything I came up with.
I have no idea.
Take a guess. You know it's at least long.
The Dave Matthews Band?
I was going to say the Traveling Wilburys, but what is it?
It's Boy George and the Culture Club.
Well, that's
That's why I said skip ahead.
Culture Club.
But I said skip ahead.
I feel like I should be winning 5,000, not a flat Ronnie.
Yeah, this is crazy. All right, number 8
See,
is what?
the mention of the flat Ronnie. It became a craze, and then hey, Howard, can I get one of those flat Ronnies? Man, I'd love to have one of those. And they end up having to like print up multiple ones and like giving them away to fans and stuff because the flat Ronnie just became a sensation.
Go to number 6. Go to
number 6. Okay.
Naked Bug.
Oh, I got
Lincoln
that
Park.
one.
Naked Bugs?
Lincoln Park?
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
You
Lincoln
got
Park. You
five
got
money.
that one.
All right.
What are you going to do with that thing?
I'm probably just going to ride around with it in my car.
Yeah, because it's live.
I got here, but the rest sounds like ta-ta-tum. Mama monkey, ta-ta-toofy.
You know, that's a great idea. I could get in the fast lane.
That's illegal.
All right, we're in the last minute of this now.
Put him by my door so he could be security while I'm not home.
Yeah, he does secure it. It's weird.
Oh, my goodness.
We
it's
have one of them in the
scary.
green room, and I walk by it every day, and I get fooled. I really think it's Ronnie.
And you might want to talk to it. Yeah.
I've said hello to that flat Ronnie a couple of times.
we left one out in the hallway one day, and somebody that works here, we were all there. There was just a loud shriek, because they thought it was a person.
Oh, yeah, so officer, what?
A loud shriek, because they thought it was a person.
What
number is that one, Howard?
8. That's the one you told me to go to.
I don't know.
What is that?
The Electric Light Orchestra.
Oh.
Of course, you moron. It was obviously.
They thought it was a person. What number is that one, Howard?
8. That's the one you told me to go
Light
to.
Orchestra. So whenever Howard Stern and Gary saw a guy like this, and he said,
"What is that?"
The Electric Light Orchestra.
Oh.
And when he said they wanted to be an intern, they said, we know we can do something with this. That's radio gold. This is our look back at some of the wackiness of the Howard Stern days. The whack package is what I call this, because they had people just like this, like just one wacky person that people had like limps and lisp and all kind of speech impediments and stuff, but it made for good radio fodder. And we review it every now and then when we take a look back at the old days, of the good old days, I like to say, of the Howard Stern show, by way of my whack package. You looked at it. I caught you looking. You were staring. That's what it was, the whack package. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, you should come around tomorrow if you want more of that particular game right there, because I have a part 2 of that game, courtesy of Widow Killer, who helps me out with so much great content on BF Live The Vibe section over there in the 100 Proof Podcasting Discord. That's the Discord of Chris Abel's channel where we do replayables. We'll be doing that later on tonight with myself, Shawnee, Mrs. Abels, and Chris.
Chris fucking Abel?
Yeah, later on tonight, we're going to submit some videos. Shawnee's going to put them, line them up in order, and maybe not play them in such a great way, you know, miss his cues and all of these segues that Chris tries to set him up with. But it's always a lot of fun, and it's really special on Thursday nights because you get that sense that people are ready for the weekend. They don't want to wait for tomorrow. So if you're feeling that way, join me tonight with Chris Abels and all them on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel on YouTube. After the first half hour, we go Rumble exclusive, and we get over there mixing a little DJ set based on some of the musical conversation and clues that come up throughout the show, and maybe some of your requests. That's 9 o'clock tonight on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel if you want to do something with us a little later on. Matter of fact, I showed one of these videos, and then somebody gave me another one. I don't know. Let me see the other one, because I'm going to do these two. We still have to get to the to our segments. Let's see. That's a little long right there. All right, we're going to get into that. First of all, this is I'm not sure how this little interaction went down, but let's watch this little interaction at the gas station. At the gas.
Guy just got tased.
Oh shit. This is why you don't want to tase people when they're maybe actively pumping gas. If you notice, there's like fire on the ground. I don't know what this dude did. It was so egregious that he's getting tased like on the spot. But
fire at the
in fuego.
gas station. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Wait,
they're both half on fire. He's still trying to arrest his ass. Look.
I
know, but get down on the ground with your 3rd-degree burns and shit. Look, fire going on under the truck. This shit could blow up any minute.
You're a fucking
You're a fucking
It's on fire. You guys need to move back.
It's on fire. The boat, it's on fire.
Get on the ground now.
Tasing him by a pump.
Fire.
Bro, don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me, bro.
Get on the ground. Wait, you like a burglar. I know.
Go ahead over.
Vessel in distress, this is Coast Guard Sector Long Island Sound. What is your position, over?
It's on fire. You guys need to move back.
73, 35, 418. I'm on fire. The boat is on fire. I shut it down.
It's on fire, Dominic Barber.
Mayday, 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 mayday.
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 That was Dominic Barber, the fat bloated attorney former attorney of Howard Stern there with his, when he was famous, that was his famous Coast Guard call when he went out on his boat and he was always, hey, Howard, why don't you come out on my boat? You come out on my boat, Howard, and all this stuff. And Howard would talk about how much he didn't really like going out on boats. He didn't like being captive and, you know, subject to somebody else's kind of riding the boat and all that stuff. And so one time when Howard wasn't out with him, Dominic came back with this story about how like, you're never going to guess what happened on my boat. You're never guess what's going to happen on my boat. And then they played.
Station Center, go ahead over, Captain.
Vessel in distress, this is Coast Guard Sector Long Island Sound. What is your position, over?
55, 622.
What's up, emotional support butt plug? Real life officer Goofy.
The boat is on fire. I shut it down.
Great to see you, emotional.
I see see another boat coming.
Full form today. Yes, it is.
Mayday, 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 mayday,
Mayday.
mayday.
There you go. The fat bloated attorney of Howard Stern, Dominic Barber. That says, I appreciate the Indian discount rate. 7 grains of rice monthly membership. Don't you do that, Daddy. Daddy, don't you do that. Really? With Chris fucking it? You know, Jim. You'll be hanging out with us tonight, man. We're going to submit some fun videos for Shawnee, and you got to check them out. And then we'll play the ones that maybe have some music kind of incorporated in them, or maybe they're a little edgier and all, where people, maybe things, kind of crazy stuff happening. You won't know unless you show up tonight on 100 Proof Podcasting on YouTube first, and then make your way over after the first half hour to the Replayables 100 Proof Podcast channel, where we can amp up the fun a little bit. That's just later on tonight. Got the Indian discount rate. Appreciate you. Nice shorts, says our friend. Yeah, nice shorts. Hey, I don't know. I was trying to figure out that video. Like, what was so crucial that what crime warranted getting tased in the act of pumping gas to where you electrified the gas, and now you're like committing to a possible explosion of the both of you. It's like, hey, you're under arrest. Hey, all right. Wow. Look, I see it's 2:00 right here on the East Coast of the United States. That means we've already hung out here for 2 hours of fun and positive vibes in the afternoon, but we got 1 more hour to go, at least scheduled up until the 3:00 hour. It's where we intend to take you here every day, Monday through Friday. We did the Asian Pete song game package. Let me cross that off real quick. A little coffee call. Yeah, we did that. Like I said, if you want to see more of that Asian Pete song game, I'll have a part 2 of that the next time we visit my whack package. That's actually a part 2 video. We'll play more of that and see if you get any better at guessing the Asian Pete band game. Jim probably accurately says a dumbass cop. Yeah, these overzealous, maybe small town cops that get excited because I don't normally have nothing to do but pull people over. So if I caught you in criminality, I'm going to use my badge. Yeah, you gotta watch those small town police that have nothing to do, and those ones with the plastic badges, those security officers. That's a more you know from me. You know, overzealous. But yeah, let's get into it. We took care of the Asian Pete song game. If you want to guess those again, like I said, next time we do the whack package and we look back on the old days at Howard Stern Show, I'll have a part 2 of that game if you enjoyed that one. But right now, I have some videos that I don't even know what they are, folks. Maybe you could help me. I have a segment that I made about it. I don't know what they were. I'm like, I go looking for 3 hours of content every day, and I put things in Internet Shyt and in the News Hopper and in karaoke and all this stuff. But some things I just need a little help figuring out. What the fuck is this?
Is it real or fake? It's hit or miss. Please help me figure out what the fuck is this?
Help me, folks. I need your help. I got some crazy videos. I didn't know what they were. What is this? Is this Internet Shyt? Is it music? I don't know what it is. So I need your help. And that's why the segment is, you can help me figure it out. I don't know who, sometimes like Bobby Nick used to say, it's a why the F is this. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you don't mind a little salty language. Please help me figure out, what the fuck is this? Or why? I like turtles, but I still don't know what the fuck was that. I don't know. That's our first selection in this segment where I'll look for content. What do I do with this? I threw it in the what the fuck is this hopper because I really need your help on this one, folks. It could be a what the fuck is this, a why, but ladies and gentlemen, folks, help me figure out our next selection in What the fuck is this? Oh, let me take this down.
Myself wishing I could take Ren and Alea to Blockbuster to pick out a movie and some candy for movie night. Instead, we found ourselves at Dollar Tree picking out some snacks.
I know the snacks and everything look normal, but if you didn't catch it at the very beginning of the video, these are baby dolls, folks.
I got the girls into their coziest pajamas, laid out their favorite blanket, and gave them their snacks. Traditions don't have to die,
and a cat.
but they do change. It's been a rough week, and I found myself wishing I could take Ren and Alea to Blockbuster to pick out a movie and some candy for movie night. Instead, we found ourselves at Dollar Tree picking out some snacks.
Holy shit, since you've been checking in.
Coziest pajamas,
Fat Pig. Let's see.
laid out their favorite blanket, and gave them their snacks. Traditions don't have to die, but
And there you have it. Selection number 2. I'm still any closer figuring out what's that. But maybe you can help me with the third. Come on, you surely can help me. I'm sorry if your name's not Shirley, but you can surely help me figure out what the next selection I have for us today in the segment I call, what the fuck is this? Oh my God. Is that like hobo rap or something like that? I don't know what that is, but there you go. I'll put a like on it since I used it for my show. Doesn't mean I know what the F it is, but there you go. Jim, equally, at least it isn't just me, because I'm always out here looking for stuff every day for 3 hours of live content. And I was like, I don't know what the F it is. Maybe I'll throw it in the hopper and maybe my friends can help me figure it out, but it makes me feel a little better. At least you're no better at helping me figure out. Maybe you could help me figure out this last one. What is this one? What the fuck is that? Something that ended up in the wrong hopper. It's got a certain name, but wow, how did it end up that? Let me play this last selection I have for you. Oh, this is a recent thing that I just pulled up, and I defy anyone to help me figure out this last selection in a segment of things that I can't understand and didn't know what they are. I defy you to tell me, what the fuck is this?
What? You don't like me? I don't care.
Anybody? Any guesses? That's why I put it in the WTF folder, folks.
You don't like me? I don't care.
Boy, exactly, P-Cunt. P-Cunt knows he's feeling me in the chat. Matt says, that's boss and choice, says our friend Matt Problems checking in. Well, there you have it, folks. Just a fun reason to do a segment. I got all kinds of stuff comes through my algorithm all the time when I'm out there looking for content to do the show I love so much every day here. So I made a segment out of the things I couldn't figure out, and I called it, what the fuck is this?
Is it real or fake? It's hit or miss. Please help me figure out what the fuck is this?
Oh, it ain't nothing but just BF Live, the Vibe stream show. 592, making our way to 600 is one of the WTF it is. That's what the F this is. Hanging out on Thursdays with the chat family. Jim appropriately says in the chat, all of them are very disturbing. It's amazing, Jim, because I appreciate you being here every day and being in the chat for many of the shows I do, but I'm always looking for content, bro. And yeah, I like, you're equally amazed and like confused and disturbed when you see those things come up in the chat, because it always makes me think of like Terry Nee when he says that we're what two says we're in the and I would always forget it live during Terry will say it in the chat, all of them are very disturbing. But it makes good for a segment here for content. And like I always say, as long as there's people out there that have like a phone and the internet, we'll always have content to do here on BF Live the Vibe for stuff like that, like WTF and when we do our karaoke segment, when people get those cameras and think that they're good singers and all, it makes for great entertainment to bring here 3 hours a day, Monday through Friday. How about I'll play this for you? This is sometimes, like I told you, I have so many different folders for all this great content that you guys share with me, or I'll try to gather and use on this show. And sometimes things end up in the wrong folder. And you heard me say it live during the show. So let me show you what actually ended up in the wrong folder. WTF. I don't even remember putting this in the hopper. It was actually labeled something else. But let's watch this anyway. Check this out. This is a theme you might be familiar with. If I unmute it. You big dummy. Come on, you big dummy. You got too much shit in the truck, you big dummy. Is this Men to Men or something like that? Elizabeth, it's the big one, Elizabeth. Me and Pat coming with you. Me and Pat coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming, and I'm bringing Pat and Campbell, Elizabeth. Awesome, pretty good. I like that. Can't have another Boys to Men. That Men to Men now. Boys to Senior Citizens. I remember saying that back in the day because you had like New Edition and when new Kids on the Block changed to NKOTB. We ain't kids no more. We is grown people and all that stuff. Some of those names didn't kind of age well from back in the day. Boys to Men. Like, Boys to Senior Citizens now. Boys to Old Men. Junkyard America. To our friend Widow Killer checking in. Yeah, that Sanderson Junkyard. When you say that, it reminds me of the Junkyard Gang from the old Cosby Show days, which was a fun show back in the day. But there was a little fun thing right there. But yeah, that's what ended up in the. I had that listed as WTF stripper. So I don't know what we missed out on, but that was a an Instagram link, and sometimes these Instagram links are kind of live and they're dynamic and they change on you. I always complain about that. Seems like those ones for the ladies never change though. When we do the sexy segment for the ladies, that will be coming up. We have segments just for the ladies. I don't know of no other show that plays Juicy Man Meat for the best ladies of the chat family. That's probably because they don't have the best ladies we do. Juicy Man Meat will be coming up in just a couple minutes, as well as Bricked Up, a little something for the guys when we run some sexy videos for the girls and the guys. Why don't we get a little excited for Perry Caravella Live and Bob getting together? It's August 6th. Bob Levy's birthday is in 6 days. That is the anticipated next Perry Caravella Live show, unless they surprise us sometime before then. But before that, any of that happens, if you need a little Perry fix right now, I hope that those that need it have been showing up here for Perry Talk and Perry Vault. Let's get into a little Perry Talk right now. Let's go, folks. Where's all my Perry heads, man? And I understand, we'll talk to some people and they'll say, BF, the screaming and all the antics is not really my cup of tea. And I definitely relate to that because at first it is a little hard and sometimes I would turn it down and go away, but it would always be playing. And like now, Scott and I have talked how we go to sleep to Perry's screaming at night sometimes. But here in the East Coast, I stay up till 2 or 3 in the morning, watch this craziness. Matter of fact, for Perry Vault, I will show you some of my personal clips right here in my computer for Perry Vault. So we'll look at the stuff over here on Perry Caravella Live on Twitter X. I'll keep an eye on this door, make sure that he and Randy ain't going out having a tryst or kind of doing it or anything.
Shut the fuck up.
We know you're gay, bro. We know you ain't sneaking nothing by us. All right. let's take you back on Twitter X. I like to go back to where we left off the other day on Twitter X. If you want to catch up on some of the older antics and classic shows on Perry Caravella Live, go over there on YouTube, and they're playing a lot of the old shows as premieres. They did the Oompa Loompa stream, and we'll talk about more of those. But here is some of Perry's horrible acting from back in the early days when he thought he was going to, conquer Hollywood and everything. Here's a little roll of Perry acting from back in the day. The tough drug dealer dude. Carmine's mom's house.
Carmine. Hey, Carmine, come on.
Playing the role of Carmine is Perry Caravella.
Come on, come to the door, Carmine. Oh, thank God, please, Carmine, please. Come on. Hey.
Wait a minute, we got to pause for this. Jerry Sandusky thought that Boys to Men was a delivery service. Oh, there you go.
Carmine, listen, somebody after me, okay? I did this job with Kenny when I kind of set him up, and I went away for 2 months, and he kind of was supposed to go away for 2 years, but it didn't last. Okay, he's out.
Remember, this guy has a snowboarder, comedian, actor. Let me know if you think this acting qualifies as he should have it tattooed on his arm because it's so good.
Now he's after me, and I just need your help. Listen, I've known you for so long. Please, just an ounce maybe. Hook me up, a half ounce.
You owe me $5,000. Tomorrow, I want $3,000 in $100 bills.
Make it an ounce. You got it. I'll go out. I'll sell it. I'll
Make
put
it
in
an ounce.
Shit. I'm not going to help you any longer.
Just hook me up
Till you pay me
I will.
a portion of what you owe me.
Okay, I'll pay you $2,000 tomorrow if you just give me a half ounce today.
That's $3,000 tomorrow because you owe me $5,000.
The old classic drug dealer mentality. Just give me more and I'll sell it, and the money I make, I'll pay you a little bit back.
$5,000 tomorrow.
$3,000 tomorrow. Give me an ounce today.
No.
Come on.
Out of here.
Go, come on.
Out of here.
How about
He got like the Gino Bisconti bandana on, doesn't he? A Carmine over here. Look at those gay ass shorts. What are these shorts he's wearing? What's up, Bill? Thanks for keeping some activity with FJM over there on Rumble. Thanks, buddy. Letting them know that we still like that channel over there. There you go. So that's a little example of Perry's acting right there. As we're doing a little Perry talk here on the Vibe. He looks like he's dressed up like the devil. And yes, Perry probably has a lot to do with the whole Perez Hilton kind of doing a little self-harm.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, bro, when Google image the Perez Hilton video, this is what comes up. Perry as say. Let's see. Let's see the next thing we got here. This was fun. This is Norm Macdonald, where Norm Macdonald, he's not coming out, folks. He's closeted. He's closeted. Watch.
What's something people don't know about you?
I'm a deeply closeted gay guy.
No kidding.
Well, I'm not.
I love the comedic irony that Perry doesn't get, that you're or announcing that you're deeply closeted, where it's the opposite thing you should be saying or doing, and Perry doesn't get it. Right over his head.
Coming out though.
Wait a minute.
Just
What are
did,
you
stupid.
revealing here today?
I'm not revealing anything. I'm saying I'm deeply closeted.
Right.
Well, that means you're gay.
Boy, are you stupid? You're deeply closeted, and you just announced it on TV, on the Larry King show of all shows. You're deeply closeted. You're not closeted when you're on that show. That show's internationally known, stooge. That's an amateur comedian rather than a professional comedian. You are stupid.
What's something people don't know?
Is that the one,
about you?
Widow Killer? I see you say you put
deep-
that in the chat. Was that the one where the woman's son that lives there beat his ass and they had the whole scene with the cops outside? I see it's like 5 minutes or so. You just found when Perry was assaulted. That's I'm hoping, I think we're putting the same thing together here. Let's keep on with Perry talk. Thank you, buddy. Yes, it is. Thank you. I remember that. How long is that? Because we could definitely have fun watching that. Oh, that's only 5 minutes and 20 seconds. We gotta touch on that. Chef's kiss. Thank you, Widow Killer. All right, let's go through here. What's on Twitter X? Driving Miss Perry. Perry's colonoscopy. If you are a Patreon member or you want to follow this saga from beginning to end, it's available over there on Patreon. I'll give you the little snippets and clips that we have over here on Twitter X and the one members only video, because I just like pointing out, this is one of the things I want to point out to Perry. Next time he refuses to have Tony Hawk not in my house, he's never allowed, you best remember the only person that was there for you when you had to get a camera put up your ass.
Shut the fuck up.
I will not. All right, let's see. That's on Patreon. And like I said, my understanding of Patreon is that even if you're not a monthly member, you can buy one-off episodes, pay-per-view, if you will, over there, which is something you can't do on YouTube or anywhere else. Let's check out the milk carton scam. Was this the almond milk one where he tried to miss him on purpose? The almond milk carton scam on Perry Talk. Going back and looking at the old stuff Perry did, since there's no new Perry lately.
It's already been done. Hasn't even been opened yet.
All right. Yeah. He tried to scam, and he didn't want the almond milk to spray all over the place, and he tried to scam us, but he didn't get away with it.
It's the word liar on it. Caravello, and this is Jagoff. My name is and edited it. Complete edited. Completely edited. You see how that line there? That's
See,
called
I hate when Perry got wise to
scam. It was
to tricks and everything.
Yeah, I think it's only fair you do it with a full carton.
It was so much more fun when he didn't know about Photoshop and
It's already
things
been
of his nature.
done. You fucking son of a bitch.
Perry, put that back
already been fucking done. Kiss my ass. Fuck you. I'll turn this goddamn business off. God damn it.
Put it back on, and then get the milk to do the ollie the right way.
I'm not doing it again. No.
Almond milk ollie, let's go.
Fuck you. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I apologize for this foul-mouthed heathen here.
Fuck out of here. The stream is over, you cocksucker.
The stream is over. You were with me all the while. All right, let's see what this... birdseed bird brain. Is this, was it glue or was it Vaseline? He had to stick birdseed to himself on Perry Talk. Looking back at some of the old antics that happened on Perry Caravello Live since he's been off since the end of July. They said his first show should be the 12th unless they show up sooner. But we're getting a little fix on the old stuff on Perry Talk.
Tom.
She is so freaking hot.
Shut the
I
fuck
stole
up.
your money.
Hot Amy.
I wiped out your bank account.
We gotta find her and get her in prison. That whore. That whore has gotta go to prison right now. Now. We're done. We're done. Good night.
Oh, look at that. And you see the microwave.
Hello? Perry? What's going on? I called you and you didn't answer.
Yeah, I just walked in from the bank. Thank God that bitch didn't tag our account, my account.
Did you have time to take a shower, or did you dart out with...
Oh my God, did he really go to the bank like this?
Peanut butter and shit on
Peanut
my
butter
body.
and seed.
So you drove to the bank with peanut butter and birdseed
With
on
all
your...
that shit on me, yes.
You think anybody could write this? You think anybody could tell Perry, put peanut butter and seed on your face? They told him that part, but do you think they could say go to the bank and out in public with it? No way. That's Perry right there, boy. Getting your kids ready for the first day of school. And you know, that is crazy. I like to write out my show here every day on the Vibe, so I kind of have a rough idea of what I'd like to do here. And so I was shopping for some paper the other day, and yeah, you noticed that man, we used to go back like after Labor Day, so even this part of August, I wasn't thinking about school yet, but moms and everybody else and dads, they got to think about going back to school, just like Perry does. So this is what it's like when you're getting your kids ready to go back to school on Perry Talk.
It won't move.
You're barely trying. Try it with the leg off.
Barely trying, you fucking asshole! Barely fucking trying! Go fuck yourself!
Try it like that. You were barely trying. You didn't give it any time because you're...
Break the fucking leg!
Just try it.
Boot!
Without being angry. Let the anger go.
See how the boot goes in your foot?
Yes, but can you unloosen the shoelaces a little bit, the laces a little bit, to maybe make more room in there?
Shit!
Again, without being angry.
Gay ski boots.
You're a fucking asshole!
I know. I'm terrible.
Look, once again, you practically have to beg this guy to take money. I mean, there's simple things they're asking him to do and he'll complain about. He gets to stay at home. All you gotta do is shove a leg in your boot and then
as far as it goes.
You're not even trying.
And he yells like a freaking idiot about this. He gets money for it.
Yes. Because I like goddamn of a fucking bitch! Go fuck yourself! You motherfucking asshole! It's still
I understand, but it's a.
not going in.
It is going in though. Look at that. I can see it is going in actually.
No.
Can you
no,
shimmy it in a little bit?
Not at all. No.
What about try the boots on the mannequin's hands?
Fuck you! You son of a fucking bitch!
Mr. Athlete gets winded with a plastic mannequin walking across 5 feet of his apartment.
Fucking piece of shit!
Is that a hole in its ass right there? Perry, what are you doing with that thing?
Shut the fuck up.
What did you...
Fucking asshole!
I'm sorry for this foul mouth.
Be gentle.
Heathen. We like watching him, but he is foul mouth.
There you go.
Son of a fucking bitch!
Okay.
Look, see? Told you. There you go. But we know the chat family can take a little cussing here. All right. And this is how everybody feels when, ever since he's been on the break since, like, what's it, the end of July or something, the last 10 days of July, it felt like, and they said they'd be back August 12th. So, and look for them, set your notifications over there on Perry Caravella Live on YouTube, and maybe they'll surprise us by doing a pop-up stream before now and the 12th. That's the only way you'll know right there. All right. Why don't we do this? Because you see how volatile he is, right? And screaming and, confrontational. I've showed you the videos of him where Tony Hawk had to defend himself against Perry's aggressive, violent advances. But it was a matter of time when I was watching the stream. I'm like, it's just a matter of time before, he's always in and out of his building, and he's going to catch up to the wrong person. He seems like this kind of guy that if you walk around yelling and angry and mad at the world, eventually you're going to meet somebody that's maybe just as mad and crazy as you are. So I think that's kind of what happened here. This is called a Perry is attacked off stream. And so Widow Killer says that I'm right. Or my recollection is that this is where he ends up getting into a confrontation, a physical assault by one of the neighbor's sons in the apartment building here. And I believe it's the one I remember. We're going to see Perry outside of his apartment building interacting with the police here on a little extended Perry talk. Watch what happened here where finally Perry's kind of words and all that violence kind of caught up with him right here on Perry Talk.
Perry, you are one tough Italian. Glad you are okay. We were all worried about you. Have a great meal at Lurie's. Love you, buddy. Not as a gay way, of course.
I know. I love and respect you too. Okay. We have our differences at our times, but that's respectful. Thank you.
The Perry Project.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, that I got my ass whipped, and boy, do I have a story to tell. I think I was sitting here, and all of a sudden I heard a
testicle tiger shirt. Bob named it. He says, Perry, why does it look like that tiger has 2 testicles in the center, of its head, or testicle tiger?
Boom, boom, up against my patio door. Now, I've got black things on my windows, so I'm not going to open the door, or even look out the louvers. So I walk out the front door, lock it, of course. Walk around, walk out to the front, and I see this big Mexican kid on my patio.
All right, Mexican. Now, Mr. Tough Guy, big Mexican kid on your patio. Would you A, call the police, or B, confront maybe a crazy-looking big Mexican kid on your patio?
Yelling at him to get the fuck off my patio, and then get the fuck off my patio. Right. Then he gets into this cat.
But look at this guy. I know he thinks he's athletic, inclined, but he doesn't look like anybody that should be responding to something maybe the police should. I'd be like, and Tom tells him all the time, if you hear a noise or something, don't go to the door. Don't go to the, just let it be or whatever.
Stance, where your legs are side by side and your hands are underneath you on the rail.
What's up, sis? I'm glad you're back.
Of the patio, and fucking leaps off like
Stephen Bull, what's up, Bull? You're a little triggered by that screaming and everything. Perry would jack me up with all that screaming and shrieking, and I'd come at him. Yeah, some people can kind of take it and let it roll off of them, but some of them they get that equal reaction. They want to come at him more or just to stop it. What's up, Bull?
Freaking lion or something.
The guy was 6'9", Sizzle Chest points out, which is another reason. You see that big shadow, you might want to hesitate and maybe call the authorities on this one, Perry. You're not exactly coordinated or athletically inclined or
a tiger. and fucking leaps out to the fucking sidewalk, out to the freaking sidewalk and attacks me.
Look at those black eyes.
Gives me a big boom. First,
look at that black eye.
Right across the jaw, and that's where the first punch was, and then starts beating the shit out of me. I'm gonna say he's beating the shit out of me. I'm trying to control this fucking guy, and he's standing at like about 6'8", 6'9". I don't know. He was just fucking huge. Okay, he was taller than the two cops that came. The first two cops that came, and they were a good 6 feet tall, and he was way taller. After this happened,
Perry got two black
I got
guys.
into my building,
two black guys.
My complex.
He got two black guys.
Then he's still beating me up and stuff. But this time, as I'm walking by the underneath the overpass in my complex, where the elevator is, there's a corner of the building, you know, like right here, or there's the corner of the
like a Spider-Man
he
pose.
Smashes my head into that, and I fucking drop to the ground, and he's kicking me and beating me and shit. But and then blood started spurting out like crazy, and he got my Windy City Heat baseball jersey all bloody and stuff.
Damn.
Oh man, I mean, and then still beating me up, but the cops were called and paramedics were called and everything. I had it in my bag when I got no fight.
Now, here's the guy.
That's the guy.
There's the guy.
Now look how high this guy is.
Yeah, he's almost as tall as the top of the freaking doorway.
Come on out, Pam. I'm gonna kick that ass.
Kind of high I'm talking about. I'm just like, look how he's walking.
Yeah, his demeanor, his body language. He's playing with the popcorn ceiling.
Okay, first of all, this guy does not look 5'9".
Where is he? I want to.
Here you go.
Charges.
Yeah, here we go.
There you go.
He's in our custody right now.
I remember a widow killer being fascinated at this, like seeing Perry like interact with the cops and actually having had his ass getting beat. I mean, I felt a little bad for him and all, but it's crazy the weird, with the guy on the patio and all. So it was
You signed this, which is pretty much a private person's arrest.
No, I'm telling you. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. I actually felt a little. You feel bad for him in this, don't you? The one time Perry finally gets the shit kicked out of him, and he doesn't deserve it, right, bro? That's what I was thinking. For all the times he's yelled at people and been confrontational with drivers and stuff, you figured they would have kicked his ass. And here's just a random guy. He's just like tweaking on something, and Perry just wrong place, wrong balcony, wrong time, I guess.
Literally doing this against my religion. No, you're wrong.
Is he saying that being arrested is against his religion? It's against mine too. Pretty much a lot of people once you're in the process, yeah.
No, you're wrong. You're
bro,
wrong.
this like getting arrested thing. I'm a sovereign, like sit against my religion, bro.
Because I'm literally, when you let me know, when you, am I fighting you? Am I fighting you? You resist? Am I fighting? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You were about to handle me, and I'm about to get you guys in. Bro, I'm literally not even touching you. Why are you getting so mad? Why are you getting so mad? Why are you getting so upset?
Holding that arm out.
It seems to be simple. Why are you getting so upset?
Yeah, so for people that wonder, like with the screaming, how does he not get in fights with his neighbors? How did he not come through the walls or confront him out the halls more often? And so it was very kind of interesting to see this all kind of going down. He doesn't. I agree. Sizzle Chest checks in and very much accurate on this. You felt bad for him, but he has no situational awareness and he lives in the Reseda shithole. Exactly. And that's he's got a
shut the fuck up.
And you know he's that rent control and he's just a creature of habit, bro. Right. See? Just the guest knows. He just, officer, I'm allergic to handcuffs, so we can't do this. Against his religion. Right, Justin?
Right.
Oh, look, they're checking Perry out for his wounds. Where's the blood on it?
Go to your apartment. Go to your apartment. What are you arguing for? Where is the security? Go to your apartment. Shut the
Right.
fuck up.
Of all of the animals and the things that they have showed Perry on his camera, Widow Killer, that ended up maybe disappearing before he got out there or not being real. And then here, the one thing that he goes, and then this kind of thing happens. It's kind of funny.
Come on, Terry. You think you're tough? Shut the fuck up, nigga.
You know what? Dude, I want 100 grand for
Now, I wonder if that was Widow Killer. Do you remember if that little banging session led up to him going outside and in that confrontation, or was that maybe after the fact? Maybe that was him early and then he went out like Perry said.
motherfucker. I mean, I like his mother. My next door
I
neighbor
like his mother. But
right here. But I never met this guy. The guy's fucking huge. Huge. Like 6'8", 6'9".
he's not. No way. And I saw people in the chat saying that no way that guy was like that big. Somebody mentioned that. We saw a video. The guy was 5'8" max.
I mean, he's way taller than my cousin Mark. That's how huge he is. All right? I'm going to fucking sue the shit out of these pricks for about 100 grand.
Oh, boy. That didn't happen. If Perry sued half as many times as he threatened to, he'd be either rich or broke, depending on how well those trials went and the attorney fees involved in that. I'm sorry for his foul mouth, folks. Well, there you go. That was a lot of fun, man. We did a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And then Widow Killer added a classic moment from Perry Caravello Live, that one time where the son of a tenant there beat that ass. And then one time you did actually feel bad for him, because you're like, with him yelling all the time, he's just cruising for one of those interactions. And the time he gets it, it really wasn't for that reason. He didn't have it coming to him. And immediately afterwards, he's talking about how nice and safe his apartment is. And Tom is constantly, everybody tries to tell him how much of an unsafe shithole that is. Speaking of which, let me give you a little flavor. You saw a little flavor of the outside of Villa La Paloma, but let me go over here to Perry Caravello Live. I'm a member, so I'm going to show you. It's like barely like a 2-minute video, members only video. So I'm going to show it, but I'm going to show you how Perry's only true friend, Tony Hawk, was the one that showed up and took him back and forth to get that camera shoved up his ass for that colonoscopy appointment. So let me show you this members only video of the only person that truly cares about Perry Caravello to even do stuff for him when he's not on. Forget all his cousins and everybody else that he's done stuff for, but nobody can help Perry except his one true friend, Tony Hawk.
I thought you had a mustache.
I shaved that a long time ago.
Why? Last stream you had.
I shaved that a long time ago. That's a little disturbing at the beginning of this. He had black eyes in the other one, and this one he's like, what is that? Is that a video camera? I shaved the mustache a week ago. What?
I shaved that a long time ago.
Why? Last stream you had it.
God.
I grew one because you had it.
No,
He definitely looked more like Alice Pooper there. Remember that name he got when he had the guitar, and they were saying come up with good names, and somebody threw Alice Pooper in there. He looked like Alice Pooper.
God. I shaved that a long time
really?
ago. Yeah, I shaved that.
What?
Sure.
What? It's the beginning of August. I shaved that in July.
What? Feeling?
All right. A little thin.
So
little thin?
A little 191.
Get a little clean out?
So we'll have to call Perry on that. The fact that he said he weighed 191, but that's going to the colonoscopy, right? Because he had a little clean out. And we're going to have to point out to him next time he refuses, when Tom says, we'll have Tony come over and help you or do something, and he loses his shit and going, he's not allowed here. We'll remind him that he's the only one that was there for him during this.
All right.
Now one of the... Is this your car, the white one?
Yeah. You know this is my car.
You could have had one.
I know. I tried to get you one. Remember that?
Oh.
And you were like, I don't want one.
So there you go. Here is the motor speedway that you always hear the cops responding up and down to, all the noise in the background, because he's on the first floor right here.
Yeah, you wouldn't return my call. I was like, look, I'm given
a free one of these.
A free one of these.
Well,
yeah.
I would be shocked.
Yeah,
Mr. Toyota man, all of a sudden interested in a Mercedes.
I did. You were like, I'm a Toyota man. I drive Toyotas.
But, I mean, this is bitching.
Yeah.
Wow. You can get me one. Shit, I'll take it.
Well, you said no, and you hung up.
Oh, just
All right.
All right.
Here we are. Getting in there.
Did I lock my door?
Look, he didn't, almost like that little tone made him think a thought or something. He was like, and all of a sudden he heard that tone and he's going, did I not do something? Lock my door, watch. Like he has a realization.
You can get me one. Shit, I'll take it.
Well, you said
yeah, right,
no,
bro.
And you hung up.
Right. He cleaned out. He said he's 191 before the procedure. And then I'll run the video they have of when he's getting wheeled off to the car, already complaining about how he can't stuff his fat belly again.
All right.
All right.
Here we are. Getting in
Did I
there.
lock my door?
It's almost like light bulb.
Yeah, you did. I
Light
heard your
bulb.
keys.
Let me.
Did I lock
door.
my
heard your
house?
keys.
Light bulb.
Do you want me to pretend like I'm?
Hang on.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Poor Tony.
I don't know why it's not letting me flip the phone back and forth. It
Poor
should.
Tony.
He had to go check and see if he was locking.
I agree, Widow Killer.
You did
I
not.
mean, how do we have it to where Tony Hawk has the Wilford mustache, but Perry, the guy that was paid to have the mustache, no longer has the mustache? He definitely, Tom's had this problem before when he's taken breaks and there's supposed to be challenges that last for a month or something. And Perry, like, he gets amnesia. What? The stream is over. How's that going on? And no, Perry, it was for the entire month, even though you took a break, you dummy. Yeah, so.
Lock your door.
No, I came to see where you were, and then I was gonna lock my door. So I went back and locked it.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Really?
I wasn't sure because it wasn't it at 3 at first, and now you're saying 500 until September. I do remember it was supposed to be at least for August, I thought, or for like the summer, because that was supposed to be the whole bit. Is that he has to walk around all summer with this hot ass sweat collector on. So here we are in August, and he's already got it off.
So it wasn't locked when you went back?
No.
Wow. All right. I would not suspect that.
All right, so there you go. That's what it looked like. Now let me show you. Now I'll show you what it looked like when Perry's only real friend picked him up from his colonoscopy appointment. And we'll see, apparently, it's, you know, I don't know how many of you had that done, but, you know, you kind of wake up from anesthesia. So I guess he woke up from anesthesia, and the first thing he thought about was his health and feeding that fat face of his and making sure that belly didn't go too far away. Right, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
You don't want to get too slim there, buddy. Nobody likes a skinny Santa. Nobody likes a skinny Perry. All right, well, here is Perry with his only true friend making sure he gets home from his colonoscopy right here. And let's listen to what Perry was talking about when he first woke up on Perry Talk. Listen to this.
The white Mercedes.
You are awesome. Got a VIP spot over here.
You want me to bring it over here?
Oh no, I'll take it there.
Okay.
So that's to get our steps in.
All
Better get
right.
them steps in.
How was he?
Oh great.
Yeah?
Yeah, no trouble. He was upset he can't have his steak.
He look.
What?
Once again, he woke up. Don't skimp on the gravy. When can I have my first steak? Like he's probably barely conscious. When can I start putting the food back in?
I know.
Shut the
And no
fuck
steak
up.
for the
That's all you,
first meal.
Mr. Health Conscious guy.
So, like,
comes out of sedation, and the first thing he asks about, when can I have a
So
T-bone?
probably chicken or fish or any other
Okay.
protein would be a good idea.
but not steak.
Chicken or fish first. Let it go through you. Process it. Don't try to do what Tony Hawk knew he would wanted to do in that, hey, I'll order a chicken and a steak and I'll eat both. And that way he thinks he's kind of doing
For the first meal.
right
So,
there.
like, if we go and eat and he eats a big chicken,
Yeah.
can he immediately eat a big steak right after it?
No. I would go for a dinner if you want some steak.
Okay.
That just as long as the chicken handle's okay.
Oh, okay.
That's a nice Mercedes SUV. Tony Hawk.
All right.
Tony, hold down on us a little
All
bit.
right.
He
Sounds
will.
good. Sounds good.
You guys take care. All
Thank
right.
you.
Friends.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go. So that's what it looked like when he went. When his only true friend, Tony Hawk, took him to his colonoscopy and brought him home. One of the couple things we're going to have to call him out on when he tries to refuse the friendship, his best friend, one of his best friends other than Bob Levy, Tony Hawk. That was very nice of him to do that. Let's see. Nice SUV, yeah. And Perry had a chance to get one of those Mercedes when Mercedes was giving out those to each of those guys, but he didn't do them well. Someone's doing well, says Just a Guest appropriately. If they're rocking, maybe he's rocking that lease lifestyle. Maybe he's fronting. Maybe he's a baller on a budget there, rocking the lease vehicle. All right. Well, we have an extensive Perry talk right here. We covered everything on Perry Carabello Live on Twitter X. And my friend Widow Killer threw us in that time where Perry got his ass beat by the son of a tenant there. But it is Perry Vault 2. So I'll finish up this segment showing you, as promised, one of the videos I have in my very own PCL hopper, because I stay up till all hours of the night watching that crazy SOB. And I'm like, whoa, I need to record this. So I'll share you some from what's in my vault today. Let's do this a little bit. I wish that Tom had the patience and Perry had the coordination to put this together more. But let's watch that very rare time that Perry played video games. Let's watch when Perry played Asteroids on Perry Talk, Perry Vault. Check this out.
Hey. Okay, so
push start. Follow,
I love it.
that's the follow the
I like the video game streams. I know that they're very frustrating for Tom B, and I can understand why, because anything technical with Perry is difficult, just getting to do the stream. So Tom trying to coordinate this game, getting it working, getting it on camera, and Perry and everything coordinated, and then Perry figure out how to control it can be no easy task. So let's watch a video, one of the rare video game streams. I want to see more of these. You really want Perry. Let's watch this. Let's watch him play Asteroids.
Forward to left, right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That would be great, Widow Killer. I'll put that up in a second. But I enjoyed this stream. I even enjoyed like the dysfunction that was him, Tom trying to get him to go through the menus, find the game.
Yeah, I'll just sit here with this game up forever.
Old school Asteroids.
I have a roller coaster.
One of the first really commercially popular and successful video games, and you can see obviously it's in black and white.
Okay, so up and down or just up?
And the sound.
Oh, stop it!
The franticness of the sounds. They increased the intensity. Please. You know, they used every little aspect they could to make the game. Dun, 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 dun. A lot of that all F's with our heads when we played it. Put your name up, Perry.
Score is one of the.
Let's see.
No,
I really want Perry to do a Mario Kart stream where he plays with the fans. That would be awesome, Widow Killer. Man,
this is
I mean, the
Atari.
Wii's don't work as good as they used to, but I guess the newer Mario, they still have like the, they can play all together. He's got a Switch, doesn't he? He could play on Switch. There you go. That would be cool. You got the pew-pews, yes. Play the pew-pew-pew, the pew-pews. And there is Matt Problems enjoying the membership emojis. You can too, folks, for as little as $1.99 on my show. Thanks, Matt. So yeah, this is that time. And what when he didn't it on this stream when they also trying to get him to play the Tony Hawk, but he wasn't. So, he couldn't get the momentum going or figure out anything. So even him not playing the games well was entertaining. That time that Perry tried to play Asteroids on Perry Carabella Live. I'm going to play one of the Chris Popke tracks because we can get out of here because we've spent an extended period I've enjoyed on Perry Talk. But why don't we just end this with the Perry of Death, created by Chris Popke. Right back at you, Perry. See you soon with Bob. That was Perry Talk.
Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
Perry Talk is a segment we do when we talk about the things that we enjoy the most about Perry Carabella Live here on BF Live The Vibe. Wrapping up this stream show in just a few minutes with about 14 minutes to go to the top of the hour. This has been Stream Show 592. But fret not, ladies. I have the best ladies in the chat family, and they know on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I give them what they want. I give them what they show up for. Ladies, are you in the chat? Crazy Cute Sunflower. Where are all the ladies that always demand their Tuesday and Thursday Juicy Man Meat?
Hey, yeah, it's time to rock, ladies, feel the heat. Juicy Man Meat. BF loves it the most, that's no lie. We hit a party time and everybody. Juicy Man Meat. Juicy Man Meat. Girls, gay or straight, yes it's true. Get the party started, it's just for you.
Juicy Man Meat is the segment that's just for the ladies and a couple of the gay guys, but it's just for the ladies that said, hey, BF, you know, we notice your high level of heterosexuality. We notice you have a bikini report, and you always include like ladies in the, your segments. Could we have a segment just for us? And I said, yes, ladies, since you show up every day for BF Live The Vibe, and you're the best ladies in the chat family, you get your own segment, Juicy Man Meat. I want to thank Stacey Allen for making that kind of little intro and outro right there that I play. I wish she was around more, but shout out to the lovely Stacey Allen. This is the ladies segment. They made the element for it. Space Nerd submit stuff to me at bflive420@gmail.com, and I give them their own segment, Juicy Man Meat. Here's your first selection, ladies. And Terry Nee. Yes. Harry. And first off, well, Terry's late, huh? All right, it's made by the ladies. They submit the clips, the segments for the ladies. Here's our first selection in Juicy Man Meat. Eye candy segment for the ladies. We'll be doing Bricked Up for the guys to wrap up this episode of The Vibe. But right now, it's time for the second piece of the ladies' submitted content. Like I said, ladies and guys, don't forget, it's equal opportunity. You can submit anything you would like to at bflive420@gmail.com, and I'll try to figure out a way to incorporate it and make it part of the show, just like Space Nerd does. That's where she hits me up at, and you can too. And this is probably where we got the second selection for this segment from the nerd. It is your Juicy Man Meat.
I found the ultimate vacation swim booth. I'm down in the Bahamas, and this hunk reversible swim booth.
Nerd, come on, what are you submitting over? What are you doing?
It actually gives you two completely different looks.
Whoa, put that back on, bro.
Fabric feels
Space Nerd, you trying to get me in
dries
trouble?
quickly, and the fit stays secure. But here's the cool part. Same swim brief, completely different look. It's like packing two swimsuits.
Is this where you got this swimsuit, Terry?
And when you're traveling, that's less space in your suitcase and more options for every beach day. I found the ultimate vacation swim booth.
All right, that's enough of that. Now, see, that wouldn't be in my algorithm. I wouldn't go out looking for that because I'm highly heterosexual. The Space Nerd entered that at bflive420@gmail.com for her segment, for the ladies segment, Juicy Man Meat. Trying to catch some print. Bull Dude is indicating 24 BF. That's right, folks, because today is Thursday, and I committed to it that when I start this show tomorrow, this very show, BF Live The Vibe, at 12 noon, it's going 24 hours, folks. I'm not going to end the stream tomorrow. We'll do our regular 3 hours of BF Live The Vibe, and my intention is to do my second 24-hour show. I did one like early on in my podcasting venture, and now I got more content, and we'll play some video games. We'll invite friends in and play clips and guests, and we're going to go 24 hours starting 12 noon tomorrow. The show will not end. Here, says Jim Fanning. This is getting sus, says Sizzle Chest. Bull says, Bobby, are you going to wear PJs tomorrow night? Wouldn't you like to know? Tune in to find out, Bull Dude. Jim Fanning is having fun with, he is using extreme amounts of the gay meter. It's one of the fun emojis you can play with, too, for as little as $1.99. Or you can just wait for the next piece of content I have that's, don't worry, Jim, it's not for you anyway. This is just for the ladies. It's what we started calling it, this segment. And now we call it Juicy Man Meat. Here it comes, ladies, your third selection in your segment.
Te miré de pronto y te empecé a querer, sin imaginarme que podía perder.
Yeah. Say word, son.
Te miré de pronto y te empecé a querer, sin imaginarme que podía perder.
Is that singer Jose Canseco or something like that? Or oh, no, is it? To all the girls I've born before, ooh, I no longer call a whore. And I will check in and out, and I'm going to wear PJs. Said, hey, wear what you can wear your birthday suit. Are you going to quit after 2 hours like the 48th president of the United States did recently? No, I will. I'm not do that. I wouldn't wear a 24-hour stream, but I would not do that. No. Last time I did this, I don't think I was barely streaming, maybe just about 2 years. I don't know. It's all become a blur now. It's been 5-6 years now, but a few years back, I'd have to go back and look at the exact date. I did a 24-hour stream. I called it 8 times 3 because on a technical level, you cannot do 24 hours in a row because YouTube will not store an episode of that length. So what you will see is 3 different 8-hour links here on YouTube for BF Live the Vibe. I'm gonna call it 24 more. Since it's my second time, I'm gonna call it 24 more. I'm gonna do 24 more hours, my second attempt, and I did a successful one the first time. Got to know some new people. That's where and I'm not mad about it. I got to know people like DJ Electrify, like sat in for a long period when it got to be those wee hours in the middle of the night. We were throwing the links out to our friends and people were helping me keep the momentum going. So tomorrow when this show starts, it ain't gonna stop. Bad boy. Till 12 o'clock noon Saturday. Willie Nelson wrote that song. To all the girls I loved before. That's right. That's Willie Nelson's song. Willie Nelson, I'm so prolific. He's one of my favorites, and I finally just got to see him for the first time live. I don't know why it took me so long. Just I was supposed to go a few years ago, and I think I got sick the night of the concert, but finally saw Willie. So that was one on my bucket list. And another thing to do, it's not exactly on my bucket list, but it is on my to-do list. I got to play one more clip for the ladies. I got sidetracked talking about the 24-hour stream that starts tomorrow. When this stream begins tomorrow at 12 noon East, I'm going to go to 12 noon Saturday and be hanging out for 24 hours, and let's see how that goes. But I'll be here with the chat family. I'll keep the stream going. I might only have to step out every now and then to pee. It's not a pee holding challenge or anything like that, but I won't go to sleep or anything. Filet-O-Fish says, for the ladies and Perry. Exactly.
The fuck up.
He figured you out. Filet-O-Fish knows that you are going to enjoy the last piece of juicy man meat content. And you can thank and or blame the Space Nerd for all of these pieces of content. That like a gay slow motion home run walk off. Like I know I hit that shit. Exactly what it is. Alrighty, there you have it. Is that not enough, ladies? Do I not provide enough for you? I have the best ladies in the chat family. We have the best ladies in the chat family, and that is their segment produced by and for them. That was their Thursday edition for the best ladies in the chat family. Your juicy man meat. There it was.
Hey, get us time to rock, ladies, feel the heat. Juicy man meat. BF loves it the most, that's no lie. We hit a party time and amplify. Juicy man meat. Juicy man meat. Girls, get on straight. Yes, it's true. Get the party started. It's just for you.
It's for you, ladies. Your segment, Juicy Man Meat 256, right here on the East Coast of the United States. This just caught my eye again, folks. I'm trying to get a little swag going on out there. Some membership stuff that I want to give away as my appreciation to any member that would like it. If I would like you to leave a comment and maybe in one of the shows that indicate, hey, BF, I would like to get like a lanyard or I would like to get a koozie because YouTube values, the algorithm values comments on past videos. And also, if you could be kind enough to comment on any videos, if you happen to come by them. And if you also want one of these cool fashionable lanyards, they easily snap off your neck so they don't choke you. You snap your fingers, they snap off your neck. BF Live the Vibe on YouTube and Rumble. Just a way of showing my appreciation and keeping me in mind. I got this. I got the koozies, but you got to be a member and you have to indicate you want one. And I'll put that in the mail ASAP for you, just for being a member here on BF Live the Vibe. And the last thing we're going to do here on this episode of the Vibe today is, first of all, I want to remind you, before I remind you again, that if you're stepping out before I do my proper set of plugs, please join me later on tonight for the second show I'm going to do today on Thursday. On Thursday, I do 2 shows. The second show is going to be Replayables. That's that fun drinking, smoking video show that we do on 100 Proof Podcasting channel later on tonight with Chris Abels.
Chris fucking Abels?
Yeah, Chris Abels. That's right. And Mrs. Abels and Shawnee. We'll catch up with him and see how his Toledo comedy show went. That's why Chris wasn't available for the Saturday show. So Shawnee and I held it down on Replayables. Join us tonight if you want to party, drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. And after the first half hour, we're going to go Rumble exclusive, where we can kind of amp up the party, and I don't have to cut off the music as soon. Well, that's later on tonight. But right now, since we already took care of the ladies, and it's ladies first, we're proper gentlemen by letting the ladies go first. That means it's the men's turn for Bricked Up.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Charging through the day like the queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Fixing up the world, I'm watching her thrive. See out the pushing and meet you, that's clear. But I'm in full view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
Well, Bricked Up is the segment for the guys. Maybe some of these come up in your scroll or not. Maybe they don't, but they come up in mine, and now I'm going to share them with you for our last segment of today. Bricked Up for the gut. Holy moly.
Lo estaba esperando así a mi chico
Con
este conjuntito super hot.
Super hot. I just heard super hot.
Tocan la puerta, digo, es él.
Muy caliente.
Voy y le abro así.
Say word.
Porque además no se ve, o sea, un patio gigante tengo.
Yeah.
No se ve.
And then what?
Se ve que mi chico había dejado el portón del costado abierto.
I didn't know you had eyes.
Entré
What?
al albañil y era él.
Right. Say word, son.
¿Qué?
Say word. Say word, son.
¿Por qué habría abrir el albañil así?
Yeah.
Una trola.
I'm going to get right on that. Yes. That's our first one. Our first selection. That I will brag. That comes off of my personal phone feed. Unlike those male videos, they don't come off my feed. Those are on Terry Knees and Space Nerd. That ain't me. This is me. This is the Bricked Up segment. Here is the second selection I have for you. Right out from my algorithm, right to the show, right to your eyeballs. It's our second selection in the guy segment, Bricked Up. 3 o'clock here on the East Coast of the United States. We'll sneak into over vibe just a little bit right here on the vibe. La Isla. They ain't got no sound, but it don't need it. It don't need it, fellas. It got that. Damn. You don't need sound to get down. Let's see. Let's see. There's only one sound I want to hear. There you go. Hi-yo. You might not buy nothing, but it doesn't hurt to look at the menu on the Bricked Up segment here on the Vibe. I got 2 more videos since I do 4 for the guys and 4 for the girls. That means I owe you 2. So I do. Here we go. Here comes number 3. It's Bricked Up. Damn. Another one with no sound. A little theme here today. Damn, Mom, you looking right. Ooh, I wonder what my boy Scott Fitzpatrick, what his assessment would be of those armpits. My boy, he hasn't been here today. I think he was here Monday or something. He's checked in for a little bit. But my boy Scott Fitzpatrick, when he is here, he taught me something I didn't know. Like, you can really tell a lot about like a woman, the quality of the rest of them maybe, and maybe a little bit about their mentality by the quality of their armpits. And I didn't even know that sitting among us was a doctor of armpitology, Scott Fitzpatrick. Let me show you right here. Doctor of armpitology. Where's his little gray? There it is. Dr. Scotty Fitzpatrick, he pointed that shit out to me. He said, BF, I can tell you all kind of things just by, I don't have to see the rest of them, just their armpit on Bricked Up. Or that was our second selection for the Bricked Up segment. Shout out to Dr. Scotty Fitzpatrick. Let's see some of the comments in the chat right here before we get on. Oh, and I see some things going on here. Let's see. 100 Proof Podcasting. I was talking about it earlier. That's where we do our playables tonight. Chris's channel is called 100 Proof Podcasting. We have a Discord. Over in that Discord is a nice little BF Live the Vibe section. And that's where Widow Killer throws all that great in the moment content. And a lot of you share stuff with me. It's absolutely free. Bull Dude says, I saw Willie a few times. He was all over Texas back in the day, which is where our friend Bull is from. I even went to 2 of his 4th of July parties. Terry Nee is having fun. Woke me up there. I was wondering where you are. You half a homo, and I don't know where the other half of you was, but Terry Nee, there you go. Fat Pig checks in with a generous $2 super chat. And I'll be throwing the link out there tomorrow, the Fat Pig, for all of our friends to check in. So maybe tomorrow, maybe we can do a little check-in if you got some time, sometime in the next 24 after I start that show, man, if you have time to stop by. I told also Brutal Pain, I told him I'll be throwing the link out there, but only to our most trusted and closest friends we'll be having on the show. Fat Pig, good luck tomorrow. Thanks for the positive vibes. Thank you, Pig. See we Fat Pig, thank you very much. That helps keep the vibe alive. Let's party, boys. Look at them big old titties, says Stephen dude. The cannons, yeah, I know, bro. They look, I wanted to believe that they're natural. Of course, I'm a dude, so I want to believe that they're all natural. And you notice we don't have the space nerd coming up in here like shattering our dreams of them being real or not, talking about fake. You're like cannons, nerd. Cannons. All right. Let's see. You like them old like 70s, like those old or the 80s, like those pointy natural breasticles that pointed like missiles and shit. That's a personal favorite. Let's see. FJM said that's like hot fire. Spit hot fire. Terry Neal's like, what the what? He's looking at the stuff. What's happening tomorrow? Terry Nee, when I start tomorrow's stream at 12 noon East, as I do every Monday through Friday, I'm just going to keep it going for 24 hours is what I'm doing, buddy. I'm not stopping. Can't stop. Don't stop. Bad boy. That's tomorrow. So I'll do the regular 3-hour stream, and I'm not going to cut it off. I'm just going to keep on going until 12 noon East Saturday. We'll have friends come in. You can check in if you want to. I'll throw the link out to trusted friends. Maybe I'll play some video games because I do a video game stream. So at some point, maybe we'll get bored and need something to do. So I'll play some of my classic video games, and we're just going to hang out, have 24 hours. It's my second one. 24 more happens tomorrow. I kind of like the small and perkies too, says our friend Sizzle Jazz checking in. Damn it, Terry, you wee-totted. The son of a bitch. All right, let's check in. We're interrupting the guys getting bricked up. How dare you? Let me show you. I got another one. Is this number 3? I believe it is. Ooh, I want to go shopping for some groceries. You want to go shopping for some groceries with me, guys? If you do, you just might get bricked up. Let me indicate real quick. Let's do that, and I'll tell you what's going on. Here we go. Let's go get some groceries. Man, 7-Eleven, more like 69. Am I right, guys? Hey-o. Damn, she got the groceries too. Holy Lord. You might have to get a second pantry for all them groceries, girl. And all them groceries in that trunk of your car. I'll help you carry them, though. BF, do you want us to watch you play Pong? That you're playing with your Pong, or are you just happy to see me? Bro, no, but I will play something other than Pong. You animal. It's very good, baby. That's a little too much backport. Is that too many groceries in the trunk? We always say, damn, look at all the groceries he got in the trunk of that car. And I would gladly help her. Like I said, I ain't scared of a climb a tree every now and then. All right, let's wrap up this segment and all this silliness here on BF Live The Vibe. Well, I don't know if I can end on this one, but I certainly have to show it because Terry Nee wants to get bricked up.
Hey, look at this cute one I came up with. This is on the spicy side. Y'all know how I do. Anyway, I think they call this a tankini.
I call it an abomination.
I guess
it should be illegal in some states.
Because the flaps.
Because the flaps? Are you talking about the bikini? We're still talking about the bikini, right? You said flaps.
Right. Hey, this one comes in 3 different colors. So you have that to...
It comes in old, older, and oldest.
Choose from. I gotta stop playing with the little flaps.
Yeah, please. Stop saying flaps, please. Just stop. I don't want old ladies with bikinis about show something talking about flaps. No.
It's rather cheeky in the back. So
very cheeky, baby.
Better not turn around. It's got a double tie on the top and the back.
Under the sea.
Under
the sea.
Hey.
That's where my guests now reside. Under the sea. That's fun until gravity hits. Gravity. All right. I don't want to end on that one. That was just fun and all, but man, I don't know. I'm saying, guys, wood. I don't see any woods coming up in the chat. So why don't I play? Maybe this will be a wood, or maybe it'll give you wood. That's kind of the idea for Bricked Up. Here we go. Our last one. We're in over vibe a little bit, but we're going to play the last one here. Here we go. Sorry, my eyes are kind of doing this, guys. Sorry. They said that was a German girl? I didn't know they made them like that in Germany. I know that was the end of the segment for the guys. We did it for the girls, but that was the end of the guys segment. That was Bricked Up.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Trying through the day like the queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Fixing up the world, I'm watching her thrive. The apple pushing and reaching that will. But I'm in full of view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
Whoa, and there you have it, folks. Now, I try my best to do a 3-hour show every day here, Monday through Friday, but sometimes 3 hours just isn't enough to contain or control all the fun we're trying to have, and we go into overdrive. But just a little bit. It's just about 10 after 3 on the East Coast of the United States. We just snuck about 10 minutes into hour number 4 of what is typically a 3-hour show. And I hope you enjoyed what we threw down here today. This has been BF Live The Vibe, stream show 592 on Thursday, August 6th. Could you do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen? Could you make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons on your way out if you haven't done it already? I know you like me, and I know it's a pain in the ass. And why do I have to do this? BF, I'm here. I know you like me. Let YouTube know you like me. And if you have a chance, throw a comment in an older episode, because the algorithm gods like to see some comments. And if a member does it and you want one of these lanyards sent to you, or one of the koozies of the appreciation of being a member, you just throw a comment in one of those and let me know you did. Send me your address, and I'll get it out to you in the mail right away as appreciation for all my members. I want to thank the sponsors of today's episode of The Vibe. Today's episode of The Vibe has been brought to you by the consistent generosity, at least one gifted membership a day, sometimes more than that, and some super chats, 420, from Pecan 420. Check out his show, The Morning High. He does it every day, Monday through Saturday. He does 6 days. So I understand if you're working during the day and you don't have time to hang out at 10 in the morning, but maybe you're up having your coffee at 10 in the morning on Saturday and you want to hang out with some like-minded people. The Morning High with Pecan 420 on his channel by the same name, Pecan 420. Let me show you that right here by way of his promotional plug video. Check him out tomorrow. I believe he said that what he's going to do tomorrow is he's going to kind of schedule around your Saturday show. I think it's, so if you're hanging out for the Saturday show, it'll be probably he's going to wait until I finish my show at 12 o'clock, and he's going to come on 12 o'clock tomorrow. So 12 o'clock Saturday, that is. But check him out at his regular time, 10 a.m. East tomorrow. And then check him out on 12 on Saturday after he follows my 24-hour stream. He said he's going to do that so he can kind of be here at the end of that stream and kind of just keep the party going. So that's kind of the plan for like tomorrow and then leading into Saturday. Pecan 420, 6 days a week on Rumble, The Morning High. Thank you, my friend Pecan 420. Bobby, Nick, and Scott haven't been able to check in all week, but they got channels and things they do. Check out the Prop Master over there. Scott Fitzpatrick is what he's known as. He has an older channel called the Prop Master 69. That's where you can find some of those great old bro dog videos and content over there. And the Angry Iguana. It says 112, but Scott has learned that there's only one Angry Iguana on YouTube. You can go watch him by typing in the Angry Iguana. It's all these fun locales, these crazy people that are on the internet. Scott makes a segment out of it, and he makes compilation videos. Check out everything Scott does over there on his channels, the Propmaster 69, and his locales on the Angry Iguana. There's only one, folks. Locale videos for Scott Fitzpatrick. Thank you, buddy. And one, let's roll one for Bobby Nick. Bobby Nick sleeps, and when he wakes up, he podcasts, and he's been doing it on the other end of the candle than I am, the kind of the night and early in the morning, hanging out with his music shows. Guess who requested a particular song show, and all the stuff that Bobby Nick does happens over there on Nick TV Live. And if you're on Twitch, just throw the / Nick TV Live, and you can find out what Bobby Nick does over there on Twitch. Well, there you have it, folks. 3+ hours of fun. I hope at least some of you had fun. Thank you for the sponsors up here on the scroll. Thank you for everybody that checked in on the chat today. Thank you, Frankie. for checking in for Frankie Time. We're going to check in with him again tomorrow, live from Sydney, Nova Scotia, from his job site at the Mayflower Mall. And we're going to have 3 hours of fun again tomorrow, folks. So I hope to see you tonight at 9 o'clock East on Replayables on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel. And if not, I hope to see you tomorrow when I begin the 24-hour stream at 12 noon. BF Live The Vibe stream show 593 will end up being the beginning of the 24-hour stream. So join me tonight at 9 o'clock or join me tomorrow at noon. Or if not, we'll just see you the next time we see you folks here because we don't like saying goodbye. We know we're going to see you in one of these chats again really soon. So peace and love. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Join me tonight at 9 o'clock East for Replayables if you can, or tomorrow at 12 noon East for The Vibe. And we'll see you the next time we see you right here on BF Live The Vibe. Have a great rest of your Thursday, folks. See you tonight at 9 or tomorrow at noon.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash
Thanks for the vibes.
myself with holy water.
Love you
to
guys.
Get
Thank
rid
you.
of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Nowadays.
Line of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
On BF Live. You know we vibing. Oh, in the midday. You know we vibing. We're the best chat family.
Okay. Playing with it.
Fucking hey!
Oh my.